live. Good evening.
Hello, beautiful people of Twitch.
Indeed.
Hello. I may be mildly distracted. I'm trying to get spend my experience while I'm doing that.
That's
I
understandable.
just now got to the page.
Well, that's kind of on me on that one, so I apologize.
So good.
Last time in The Last Hope, we did things.
We got our contact. We got off planet while being chased by 2 TIE fighters, a modified X-Wing, and a light cruiser. Jumping to hyperspace just before getting into true, proper dangerous territory. And I believe that we were heading to Manda.
Yes.
And it was going to be roughly an hour. Hang on a minute.
Oh yeah, I just realized we actually don't need this card over here anymore. With our speeder.
What, you don't want to go back and claim it?
No. I think I'll let the license expire on that, thank you.
Well, you still have the handlebars on board.
Holy crap! I just realized whenever I did redundant systems, the one where I harvested those parts I needed from the hover dolly, that was supposed to be an easy check.
Ah.
Well, I upgraded the difficulty, so deal with it.
How could you?
I don't know what else to say.
Well, I made it more difficult for you.
Very
Just
much.
because.
Alright.
Oh, it's a difficulty tweak.
Is anybody going to be spending any of their experience points that they've earned so far? Or
I already did so.
I would have done so, but I didn't have the thingy with the tree on it.
I just upgraded my gunnery.
Is that the book you need?
Well, I mean, I'm on the thing now. I have it here. Just the pages are kind of off on the Google, like the document thing.
Yeah.
It took me a while to find it,
Sorry.
but I found it. What is it when you're leveling up skills again? It's like 10 times the number,
5
right?
times.
Well, 5 times. Unless
5 times
it-
the one you're going to. So if you're trying to go to rank 3, you would need to spend 15 experience points. Unless it is a non-class skill, in which case you add an additional 5. So if it's a non-class skill to rank 3, it becomes 20.
Does anyone currently have a computer skill higher than 1?
Anyone.
Besides anyone?
I have 2 green.
I think he means rank.
Oh, okay, then no,
rank card.
I have no ranks.
No, I don't have any ranks in it.
Then I will put a rank in computers, because that seems like that's something we kind of need sometimes. I believe that's 10 experience points, right?
Mm-hmm. You're trying to get to rank 2 and it's a class skill?
Yeah.
Then yes, it would be 10.
And I'm gonna take Speaks Binary and Tinkerer on my Outlaw Tech talent tree.
Okay. As long as you know what you have and when to use it, etc., I will trust you.
The Speaks Binary may help me with anyone's.
What does Speaks Binary do?
When directing NPC droids, may grant them 1 blue die per rank of Speaks Binary on checks.
Nice. Doom.
Hi.
You are still injured, sir. Do you remember by how much?
I'm currently at 5 wounds from a total health pool of 11, so I've lost 6.
Okay. I would say that while in hyperspace, the contact has produced a stim pack and has offered it to you.
I don't like you.
You don't have to take it, but that's why I'm offering it.
I opt not to take it.
All right, stay injured.
I'll fix
Stay
it.
injured then.
Hey, I'm not his mom. I can, voice his mom, but I can't be his mom.
He got like shot, right? Where'd he get shot at?
He got shot in the shoulder by one of the port people. The contact stunned him, so he'd stop flailing and yelling and screaming and, flailing.
I walk over to Bortuna. Hey, you want me to take a look at that?
Ooh.
Anyone will translate. He is with you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you wanted to do that or if you wanted to do another xenology roll or whatever.
I say we're going to give that a day in game before we do another roll like that.
Oh, okay.
Because this is still technically the same day.
I got you. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead?
It's difficulty.
Difficulty is 2 because he's lost more than half his health.
One threat.
You will take a point of strain from attempting to heal your friend.
Okay.
You're like jumping from the floor trying to reach his shoulder.
I've done all I can do.
You didn't. But
I've done.
okay.
It's like,
Thanks for trying. I think.
We're only allowed to do a medicine check once per encounter, so unfortunately you'll have to be injured for a little bit. Okay? So be mindful. You could get hurt.
I am hurt.
More. You could get hurt more.
More
You could
hurt.
get hurt
We
more.
might have to amputate.
I'm gonna walk over to the. The guy. What's his name? What was the contact?
Nobody has asked him.
I'm gonna walk over to the contact.
Nobody's even talked to him, basically. Anyone's literally been running translations for everybody.
I'm gonna hold my hand out like towards the stim pack. I'm like, can I have that? I don't say it. I just kind of do the gimme hand thing.
He looks at you, looks at Bortuna, looks at you, and puts it in your hand.
I walk over and I stab it in Bortuna's shoulder. Yeah, if I can reach.
Give me an athletics check to see if you can jump up. No, we're fine.
It's kind of soothing.
I just pat him on the back after that,
It,
and I walk over and give the thing back to the guy.
that instantly heals 5 wounds.
Wow, it feels so good right now. I can stretch it. Full range of motion. No, okay, no, not that range. Okay, back down.
The contact takes the used stim pack, looks at it, and kind of chucks it behind him.
You can reload those. Yeah, hell, I'll take it. I'll walk over behind the chair and pick up the used stim pack.
Go for it. Enjoy.
I'm gonna go get my holdout blaster from the cockpit, where I discarded it in frustration earlier.
Okay. Are you wanting to be escorted by Blumbles still? Technically, you're still in his arms.
Oh, right. Blumbles, to the cockpit, please.
He looks down at you and he just makes his way to the cockpit. Boop.
Thank you, sir.
I would have just dropped him.
I thought about it severely, trust me.
I know you did.
That stupid thing.
The contact is going to look at who's left, which is anyone, Chabba, and Arden. And he's like, I don't think we were formally introduced at this point. You can call me Roos.
Roos.
The Jawa... I'm going to call Jawa. Oh, thank you, anyone. Chabba. Okay. And you are?
Arden.
Arden. All right. I presume that you were flying this thing.
Yes.
All right. Well, I've got a request if you're willing to listen.
Okay.
Where are we currently going?
Think it was Manda?
Amanda. I don't have anybody there specifically, but that should
I
be
kind of just picked a place to just get us out.
understandable. Those cruisers can definitely make it a little bit more pressing. I understand. We can at least stop there, restock on what we might and might not need, sell things. But are you able to get me to Rhodia?
Yeah!
Nah.
That should be doable.
Okay.
We were on Rishi, right?
We're over.
Yep.
Well, we're
Heading to
going.
Manda.
Yeah.
Do we have to follow these lines, or can we just do like as the crow flies?
If you do as the crow flies, it's going to increase the difficulty. The lines are hyperspace lanes, which are navigated, mapped stretches of space. So the checks are not as hard along those lines. But
Off-road trucking.
basically,
Probably be better if we did go as the crow flies. We'd have to go way out of our way.
Well,
Nah, man, if we do the Kessel run, we'll be there in less than 12 parsecs.
Kessel is on the other side of hut space from you. Quit it.
Oh, okay, the Rishi run then.
It's called the Rishi Maze. And you think I'm kidding? I'm actually pulling actual stuff.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Draw our route on this map so I know where we are.
It shouldn't be that hard. I mean, we're technically, in between right here. So
Fair enough.
Blumbles would drop, not drop him, but he would set Bortuna down and let him look for his blaster and just come back.
Oh, thanks.
about how long are we going to be in this thing, Arden?
Well, it should take us about around an hour to get to Manda.
That's not too terrible. You guys obviously handled yourselves on a ship pretty well. Not so sure about the Twi'lek. He worries me a little bit.
Yeah, he's not what we call the combatant type. He's the more hiding in the corner in the fetal position.
I can faintly hear you.
He's a talker, not a fighter. Saw the guy, talk a guy into eating a hot dog that had been in a trash can for 3 days.
Was the guy starving?
No, and that's why it was so impressive.
Yeah. All right.
I don't think he also knew it was from a dumpster.
He probably didn't, but doesn't really matter. I mean, you can tell when a hot dog's gone past its prime.
That is true.
Chabba has a point. All right. As it stands, like I said, we get to Manda, stock up on a few supplies, resupply what you might need. I don't know how you guys are faring for credits between your places. I don't know how you're paying for your port fees and whatnot on actual stable ports.
There are port fees?
I don't think we've been paying anything, honestly.
Have you guys just been running from every port?
Pretty much, yeah.
We've been sticking to more backwater places.
We've
At
only
the
been
moment.
to 2.
Yeah, 2 so far. No port fees, so.
The first one we stole the ship in. The second one we blew a bunch of stuff up. You were there, so.
Well, that makes some sense. Rishi has really low port fees. I'm surprised. Did you shoot your way out of there because you owed the money?
We shot our way out of there because the Imperials were there and they were trying to kill us.
No, he means the first time.
We shot our way out of there because the security were there and they were trying to kill us.
Ah, gotcha.
Long story. Involves a fuel barrel, the guy who owned the ship, etc.
And a speeder.
Yeah, speeder.
You are a very eclectic bunch.
Yes.
Well,
Yes, we are.
I'm going to sit down and rest because let's face it, running from a starport is a little tiring.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So he kind of slumps down in a chair there in the lounge and kind of just props his feet up and just kind of relaxes for a bit. Anyone will wander off to the cockpit to keep an eye on sensors and whatnot. What are the other four of you doing in this 50 more minutes of flight, if anything?
I'm gonna take the little like holdout blaster I have. I don't think it has any hard points, or if it does, I'm not sure. And I'm gonna go add 2 hard points to it.
It doesn't look... It has 1 hard point.
It does. Okay, I
If
think
you look
with
on the little card in front of you, you got damage, critical, encumbrance, hard points, and rarity.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna add 2 hard points to it anyway, though.
What kind of a check is that?
It doesn't say. Just say you may add a number of additional hard points equal to the rank in Tinkerer. Each item may only be modified once.
Ooh.
I'm gonna assume mechanics. That's kind of the only one that I can think of that would actually fit it.
If it's not telling you that you need to perform a check, I don't know if you need to perform a check.
I'm okay with just being able to do that.
Yeah, I know you would be. I would say add a
One purple.
add a difficulty die per hard point you're trying to do.
Okay.
Mechanics check, yes.
So 2 black die versus my mechanics.
Black die.
Purple. Purple.
Oh, sorry.
Those are setbacks. Purple are difficulty.
Zoop. Zoop up.
Yes, and those little symbols here on the difficulty die that look like the Imperial symbol, we've been calling them wrong. They're threats. Just because I'm trying to get the terminology right.
I think I'm the only one that's been doing
Yeah,
it.
Rocky's been the only one that's called them.
Disadvantages. No, it's been stuck in my
Disadvantages.
mind. So
1 success.
Wow.
Oh, 2 success.
you have successfully added your 2 hard points.
What do the hard points do?
They allow you to modify your weapon. The sling is a modification that uses a hard point. I will get much more specific here. I just got to open up to the page to get to it. So.
Oh, so there's just modifications you can add to the blaster, and you can add however many modifications depending on how many hard points your blaster. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
There is, let's see, stun pulse that you can add to a weapon. It requires 1 hard point to add that modification. It's not a modification; it's a customization to the weapon. After that, they actually have modification options, which actually can increase some of the abilities of said modification or attachment. Customization. Words.
Guns.
Like the weapon sling that is on your guys' carbine. You have a modification option to give it the innate talent of quick draw.
Which allows
Pulling the weapon and holstering the weapon counts as an incidental instead of a maneuver.
Cool.
Nice.
If you installing a mod, the user selects an uninstalled modification option from the attachments available list. You then spend 100 credits on components and supplies, making sure that you have a toolkit, and you spend a couple hours at a workbench, and you make a hard mechanics check, which is 3 difficulty. If he succeeds, you've installed the mod. Item now benefits from that bonus. If you fail, the mod's not installed, and he may not attempt to install that mod again. If you failed and generate a despair, the attachment is rendered useless by the tinkering. That is the short version.
What page is that on?
I don't know in the book you have because I have a physical copy in front of me. and it's a different book.
I could find it on the. Oh, it's a different book entirely.
Yes, I have a Force and Destiny in front of me, and the digital copy is Edge of the Empire.
Saw it on here earlier.
Yes,
Probably below the
it tends to be at the back of Gear and Equipment. So that is something that you can do in the future when we have more downtime. I mean, potentially you could have been able to do that while you guys were waiting for the contact at the beach. But it takes about 100 credits of supplies and components. And frankly, you people are poor.
I have 100 credits.
Well, would you like to do a retroactive installation of a mod?
Nah, I need to go through them first before I can do that.
Well, you only have one attachment right now, which is the sling on the carbine. Remember?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I could do it with, but I will keep that in mind. If I find one, I will say that I will do that. Well, yeah, because while they were painting the ship, I would say I was doing that.
Okay. A weapon sling does a couple of things. This is important for you as well, Arden, because you have one of the carbines with a sling. A sling decreases the cumbersome rating by 1. So the carbines are now encumbrance 2, not 3. It takes 1 hard point. So each of them are at 3 hard points now instead of 4. The only modification option there is to give it the innate talent of quick draw.
Interesting.
And that is the short version of that. It's more mechanical than anything, but still.
Yeah.
Bortuna, is there anything that you thoughts want to do, etc.?
I contemplate the pros and cons of shooting our visitor while he's resting, but I decide to bide my time.
Understandable. You hold grudges. Heard. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just making a statement.
Yeah.
Blumbles.
I think Blumbles would actually just go in the cargo bay, and he's just gonna shadow box the whole time.
All right, you're gonna make the cargo hold smell like sweaty Wookie. Heard.
Yes.
Arden. Towards the end of it, I would suggest getting back to the cockpit, but you know.
Yeah.
I think I'll just go back to the cockpit and sit in there.
All right. Well, the hour passes pretty uneventfully. Doesn't seem to be too much trouble. I mean, you passed your astrogation check, correct?
Yes.
When we came in here?
Mhm.
Excellent. I'm just looking at what other options I can throw at you, because, you know, I should be able to do things like that, because I can. You get to Manda fairly uneventfully. I have no idea what Manda looks like.
Quick to Wikipedia.
Shh, you're giving away all my secrets.
I don't know if that one will be possible.
What?
Underbarrel grenade launcher.
Not with your holdout blaster, no.
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh, hey, I want to do that. Underbarrel flame projector. That's something I was wanting to do.
He's got this catalog in the back that the previous ship owner had as like toilet material.
Yes.
Very nice.
Manda is mostly a city, kind of like Coruscant, but not as built up. It's near the border of HUD space, but isn't in HUD space. So, as you come in out of hyperspace, you're greeted by fairly undefended system. There's radio chatter, from a few ships that have been flying around, coming in and out. And it sounds like there is a couple of cruisers here that are Imperial, but nothing like a Star Destroyer. Thankfully.
Whew.
Arden,
Yes.
would you please give me a piloting space check at easy difficulty?
That would be 5 success, sir.
Nice.
Yes, 5 success. And no threats, no advantages. You fly into the system with nary a side eye at you. You fly completely casual. No problems. Not even the Imperial ships take notice of you as you come in. They ask you where you're going as you come in, closer to the planet. Really, there's no, huge thing. You just head into the spaceport. They say, pleasure or business?
Business?
All right. Be sure to check in with the harbor master.
Sure to have the fuel card ready.
The ship is running. When was the last time you guys fueled up? Was it the first
Never.
time you left Rishi?
First time we left the first port, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you guys are actually starting to get pretty low on actual fuel. Not dangerously so, but enough that it could be a problem.
Yeah.
So as you come in, they direct you to a landing pad, and it's not in terrible condition. It's not the best pad you've seen in your existence, but it's not terrible. Landing's not a problem. That's part of the check. You hook up, and a small Alina comes out with a clipboard. Data pad, basically. Comes up and goes, welcome to Manda. Who am I speaking to? What's your vessel? What do you stand? What do you
Arden. Arden, the Blue Kraken. We could use some fuel, please.
Topping up, it'll be for your vessel 200 credits. Now, how long do you plan on staying?
Not too long.
Not too long, as in a few hours, a couple days, a couple weeks.
At most a day, at least a few hours.
All right, we will charge you for 1 day then, just to be on the safe side, which is going to be a docking fee of 50 credits. So, total of 250. Do you have any damage that needs to be looked at by the engineers?
I think we were ever hit.
I don't think so. I think we're fine on that.
I just see some scorch marks. I didn't know if you hit some asteroids out there, or if you had a rough start at a different port, But you say you're good, you're good. All right, 250 credits.
Okay.
I've got 175 on me. Blumble says.
I have enough to cover it.
Hold on. Let me work my magic.
No, please don't.
Excuse me.
Oh, God.
I have a coupon here for half off.
Half off what?
Just
Give me
ignore.
a diplomacy check at 2 difficulty. And just because I want to have some fun, upgrade one of those difficulties.
You got
Oh,
this,
no.
hot dog man.
Diplomacy check?
Come on, Gouda. No, not diplomacy. Negotiation.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was
Sorry.
very confused.
My bad. I'm still thinking some,
You said 2
Three.
difficulty, 1 challenge die, basically?
Yes. So a purple and a red.
Oh boy.
That's a pretty solid check right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I highlighted the wrong thing. But, there we go.
Wow.
Nice. 2 success, 2 advantage.
Yeah.
The dude starts scrolling through his data pad. Well, I'll be fucking damned. All right, yeah, there's a half off coupon code for the fuel, so 150.
What?
I wish they'd fucking tell me about these goddamn specials.
I'll just look
Cool.
at Bortuna.
All right.
It helps to be frugal.
150 credits. Here you go.
He takes the credits from you, puts it into a little side pocket that almost looks like a lockbox at the same time. All right, you guys have the landing port for 1 day. We'll get you filled up here in the next half hour or so. Have a good trip on to our wonderful planet of Manda.
Cool, what to do?
Roos has followed you off the ship, so he's with you guys. Do you guys need anything in particular here at the port?
Hey, no docking fees. It'd been nice.
Well, with our silver-tongued friend here, we didn't have to pay much.
Look at it this way. This place isn't super popular on the list, but I'll take care of Rhodia for you. How about that?
Fine to me.
All right. Thank you. That'd be nice.
Yeah, seems only fair.
That hurt a little bit. All right.
You guys are struggling pretty hard, aren't you?
And for all the shooting we've done, we barely earned a dime.
Yeah.
I've still got quite a bit saved up.
Everybody turns and looks at Bortuna.
What?
Yeah. Think of it. What did
It's
you guys
so
do? What did you guys do
What-
with the money from that speeder?
I just spent 150 of it.
Well, what about the rest? Did you give it to?
I made the sale. I keep it.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah, look at
Well,
you. That's
I
holding down on the
mean-
rest of us.
You ever seen a Jawa's eyes narrow?
Well, I mean, how many credit? Okay, what do you want me to? What do you want me to do?
Well,
We didn't have time. I didn't have time. I spent 90% of it on getting the data decrypted.
I guess it really. Well, that's what I was meaning. I didn't. I thought you just had all of it.
No, I paid. I used. What do you think? You know, I was going to apologize for pushing you into the water. I don't think I will now.
Oh, just you wait.
Arden, can you give me a xenology check, please? What was it, Cody? 2 difficulty, 3 difficulty?
I think it was 3, I feel like, because I was really surprised that I actually managed to pass the check.
3
I only had-
difficulty. Let's see if you start understanding Jawa better. You got an advantage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, anyone's having to run translation on this one. You didn't catch maybe half of what he'd said.
Alright, you two, that's enough.
Oh.
I think we can all use a drink. Does that sound good?
What? That's enough?
You guys go to drink. Arden has my comm. Let me know where you guys are at, and I will join you shortly. I need to go get a couple things.
I hope there's more
Alright.
Jawas on this
What kind
place.
of couple things, huh?
He kind of looks at you, Bortuna. And it's like, a couple of personal supplies. I mean, I need to at least replace the stim pack I gave to the Jawa. What he did with it, I have no idea.
You didn't see me stab it into him? You were right there, right next to him.
He looks at you and goes, I know what you did with it.
Fair enough.
But
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to the market. And he just wanders off.
I mean,
Blumbles
that's what
follows
I
them.
had that's what I had intentions of doing. It's just
anyone's going to stay on the ship. And Roos is more or less heading in the same direction as you guys.
Blumbles was going to go to get a drink, but seeing Chabba wander off on his own, he's like, nope.
no, we don't need to have that.
Jawa. No one can trust the Jawa.
Well, that and the whole life debt thing.
Oh, fair enough.
Is Bortuna keeping his gun trained on Roos the entire time, walking like 5 steps behind him?
No, but he has given him like a very exaggerated evil eye the whole time.
Are you going with them? Is basically
Yes, I
the
am.
main question. Okay.
I'm joining the party.
All right. This is basically a civilized planet, so finding a market space, especially near the spaceport, isn't that hard. So, what are we looking for, person by person? We can go down the list.
Starts with a B, so alphabetical.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No,
wait, Arden.
Blumble. Yeah, Arden first. Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
okay.
he starts with an A.
Oh, honestly, I don't know.
You went to the market for no reason. Hurt.
Going to the flea market. You don't know what you're going for, but you'll leave with something.
Nah.
Yeah, I guess I'm just going to browse,
Well,
see what I could find.
just about anything with a rarity of, I want to say 3 and below, is readily available here. Double checking.
Anything in particular.
Wait, is there a catalog?
Sears catalog, but it's out of date. About several thousand years.
Excuse me. Anything with a rarity of 5 and below is easily locatable. Examples are blaster pistols, blaster rifles. There's a couple armories, that you can visit. Scanner goggles, med packs, comm links, glow rods. Those are easy enough things to find with, minimal difficulty.
Very nice. I'm just trying to find weapons.
Yeah, I know what I'm looking for.
What
I'm
are-
looking for components to build an optical sight for my blaster carbine.
Okay. What is the rarity on that?
It doesn't have one, as far as I can tell. Telescopic optical sight doesn't actually have a rarity. Now the question is, do I spend the credits to buy the thing, or am I?
Telescopic sight is a 1 rarity.
Oh, it is.
There's a small chart, either it's before or after your listing parts, that shows the attachments with their hard points required as well as their rarity. And the price for it, if you wanted to buy it straight out, is like 250 credits.
Okay. I'm probably just gonna buy the parts to make one, if that's possible.
I think it would still equate to the same price kind of point, maybe. Simply because you're getting the components for it. No,
That's
that doesn't make sense. You would save 50 credits. It's still cheaper, but not by much.
I have actually when it comes to my gearhead, I also have the cost to add mods to attachment. Or is that? Oh, that's mods itself.
Mhm.
Okay, so it'd be like what, 200 credits?
Yeah, it'd be 200 credits for the raw parts to make a telescopic optical sight.
Okay. Hey, Blumbles.
Hmm?
About 21 credits.
Sure. They just give you 21 credits.
Alright, thank you. and buy those parts.
Okay.
I
So
need to. Don't have a life debt for me. I want free credits.
make note that you have the parts for it, and we will get back to you on that.
I'll just follow Blumbles around the rest of the time, see if he's looking for anything.
Actually, I am, but first I have to find exactly what it is. I'm actually trying to find a hand scanner, which I think scans your ship for trackers.
Oh shit, Blumbles, we need to get a translator too, if possible.
Hmm.
Even a data pad with Google on it would work.
The term hand scanner is a catch-all designation used to describe a wide variety of handheld scanning devices used for specialized purposes. Metasensors, circuit tracers, materials fatigue, stress fracture scanners, scanners designed to detect specific gases or minerals, narrowband comlink scanners are all examples of devices that fall under the hand scanner banner, or hand scanner.
So
Most hand scanners can be connected to larger computer systems for the collection and analysis of data. So, you can most certainly find a hand scanner. Finding specific thing to detect
trackers.
Detect tracking devices, I would say it would actually increase the rarity by a couple points. Still readily available, but I would say it would increase the price by 50 credits.
Okay, let's see. Hand scanner, that'd be 150 credits. It's actually a little bit below what I have, so I have like 154 now.
All right. With that device, it would decrease the difficulty of searching for specifically tracking devices on or in your vehicle. You'd have to move it, by hand, obviously, but it'll decrease the difficulty to find it by, let's say, 2.
Okay. I now have 4 credits.
I don't know if I have an item card for that, though. That's the thing. I shall take a quick search and see if there's anything in there.
Did we, where did we come from originally? Like, where was the planet we started on?
Well,
I
Jawas.
actually found it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Give me half a second.
Where did we start the game at?
I know.
Oh,
Cyrkon.
I forgot.
Cyrkon. I found my notes finally.
Nice. Which I think is somewhere over here.
Yeah, over there somewhere. It took us a few days to get to Rishi, if I recall.
Yeah.
Alright, this is not exact, but it will at least mark it that you have a scanner.
Okay.
So, putting all my... God damn it, I hate it when it does that.
Actually starting to take notes now.
Very
You'll
nice.
definitely want to make hand notes to keep with that thing, because it's not a... It says enhanced general purpose scanner, but obviously the little written note says detect nearby life signs, heat signatures. Now, yours is specifically for, tracking devices. So,
Indeed.
all right. You were
Program.
saying, Rocky?
It was nothing important. Out of game stuff, basically. Just saying that I've started taking notes on Google Docs.
Gotcha.
That's the reason why I was asking those questions.
Heard. Bortuna.
Hola.
You are with the group. You can be out shopping. Is there anything that you are looking for in particular or specifically?
Keeping my eye out for either some sort of translation device or a handheld Wookiee and or Jawaese dictionary.
Give me a vigilance check at 3 difficulty, please.
That's fail.
They do not have anything of that variety, unfortunately. Not a whole lot of need for Jawa out here. Wookiee is a little bit more commonplace, but they do not have any at this point.
Pissed.
Yes, I know.
This is unrelated to shopping, but
Mhm.
I'll say Blumbles is actually maybe looking around, trying to subtly keep an eye out for anyone who's like giving them like dirty looks or something, like Imperials or Stormtroopers.
Give me either a perception or a vigilance check. I would say perception because you're actively looking.
Mm-hmm. Difficulty?
Let's give it a 2.
Okay. One threat, 2 success.
You do pick up a point of strain simply because you're trying to mark out who's in the crowd and what's available and everything. You do not see a lot of stormtroopers. You've spotted, like basically one on either side of the entrances to this area. One on one side, one way down at the other. Minimal Imperial presence, but there is a presence. As far as them taking notice of you, it doesn't seem to be that way.
Okay.
Arden,
Mm-hmm.
anything for you, sir? Now that you've had some time.
I was looking at something. Where is it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back.
Don't leave me.
I'm pretty sure both me and Blumbles are now broke,
Yes.
have no money. So, I don't know what we're going to do. Probably go back to the ship. I honestly thought about seeing if we could spy a droid that's like all by itself. Go back to our old ways. I don't know if Blumbles would be into that, though.
He's not here to answer that, so.
Are weapon attachments below weapon mods?
Attachments is what you need first. It is the general item that you put onto the weapon to change its functions and abilities. You then have the ability to modify that further.
I see. I guess the modification options is the mods basically.
Say
Or would
that.
that be modification options? Is that the
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Telescopic sight has no modification options. It does what it does when attached and working. The sling has the modification option to it.
Still will be useful, as I believe that increases the range of my thing up to long, I believe.
It says it reduces the difficulty of ranged combat checks at long and extreme range by 1. So if you had a weapon that fired to extreme range, it would go from 4 difficulty to 3 difficulty. And long difficulty would go from 3 to 2. What is the range of your carbine?
This is medium, unfortunately.
So I don't think the telescopic optical sight will help you much.
Damn.
Yet.
Oof.
If I'm not mistaken, it would not have even helped with the slug thrower rifle. The blaster rifle allows you to do it, and you did not get this idea from me, but a missile tube actually has extreme range. But obviously those are restricted and very rare to come by.
That one guy had one.
Yes.
I could theoretically put a marksman barrel on my carbine, but honestly, buying a marksman barrel, might as well just buy a blaster rifle. At that rate, feel like.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I mean, it all depends on what the biggest difference between those two is that the carbine has an encumbrance of 3 versus a rifle's 4. They're mechanically the same in every other respect except for the range. So if the barrel increases the range, that wouldn't be a bad modification for the carbine.
The problem is it's 1,200 credits.
That would be a problem, wouldn't it?
Yep.
What is the oh, I don't have that particular item here. So
What's
what is it?
Just a second. Scrolling up. Marksman barrel. The name of the modification.
Increases the cumbersome rating by 2.
The barrel is nearly 2 meters long. Oh my god. That's a little extreme, I feel like. That's like 6 feet long.
And it requires 2 hard points.
The carbine has 4. And I could also increase that. But god damn.
The thing is, I'm not seeing the I'd have to open up the book specifically.
Base modifiers increase weapons range by 1.
No, what's its rarity?
Let me scroll up and go through the thing here. Marksman barrel, rarity 4.
Well, it won't help you. If I'm reading this correctly, marksman barrel goes to blaster rifles.
Well, damn. Is there any way that I could say the scope I have, instead of being like a 8x scope, is more like an ACOG sight?
Meaning?
So that it would be at least useful in some way? Let me see here. Where's the thing again? I'm looking at armor now for some reason. Optical. Instead of it being like telescopic, maybe it just has one function, and I don't know. Think of something here. Could it do?
I understand what you're trying to let me know now. I'm seeing if there is another already existing item first.
I think the only other scope is the multi-optic sight. And it's 2,000 credits.
There's other scopes, believe it or not. Sonic scope, out of a separate source book, allows you to observe and target enemies behind solid objects that the weapon can penetrate.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything specifically for that. So reducing the difficulty from 2 to 1 is really kind of rough. Especially on that price point. We'll rewind time, save your credits, kind of a moment.
Blumbles, you now have 27 credits.
21.
21 credits.
Woo!
And
25 total.
And you are back to 179 then?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I gave 1 credit to that one guy, that Greedo guy. At the start of the game. What was his name again?
I forgot.
Hang on, I wrote his name down too.
Yeah, I don't remember.
R-O-U-S-A-N. Rosan.
R-O-U-S-A-N. Rosan.
Dang, man, I could buy 5 death sticks.
I thought about buying drugs, yeah. Now.
Again,
They're black.
they're restricted. You got to use, your underworld connections and skullduggery checks and shit.
While
Yeah.
you were away, Michael actually brought up the idea of we stealing a robot. Do you want to steal a robot?
Oh, I mean, we used to do it, so. Man, it'd be nice to get a restraining bolt, which they're actually pretty cheap. Let me see, how much is a restraining bolt? 35 credits. But I've got the carbine rifle that stuns droids, so. Need be, we can steal ourselves a droid.
Well, is that your general plan, or what are we doing?
We don't really need to steal the droid. I was assuming we'd steal the droid and sell it for parts. Because
yeah.
for credits.
That's how we used to get back.
Don't tell Arden about this, because I know he'll be all like, no, you can't do that. You can't just go steal a living being. And I'll be all like, robots don't have rights.
Thank God anyone isn't here to hear that.
If we find an astromech, that'd be fine.
Good point. An astromech could actually be useful.
I'm going to get back to you two thieving bastards here in a few minutes. Bortuna.
E.
Is there anything that you're looking for specifically?
I'm gonna see if I can find a sucker that I can pawn this jar of foul fluid off on for a decent price.
Give me a skullduggery check at 2 difficulty.
Hey man, you want the sewer water?
I know, this ain't sewer water. This is guaranteed foul dumpster fluids.
It's also got a touch of Leku in it.
2 threat, 2 success on him.
And you're going to pick up a black die on whatever negotiation check you're going to have next. You do find somebody that is, browsing a small shop that's got various, what looks like fluids in jars almost. Something you might be able to pass off what you have as something similar to what you're looking for.
I slick back my Leku, and it's time to shine.
And he's just kind of browsing, picks one up, kind of looks at it, swishes it around a little bit. Contemplative look on his face, puts it back down, puts his hands to his chin again, starts,
Hello.
Ah!
How can I help you?
Oh, I'm looking for something new for dinner. I've heard some good things about this Tatooine stuff. It's supposed to be like really hard to come by out this way, and I heard it's supposed to be really good for a couple of dishes, But it seems like he's got like 3 varieties here, and some stuff that's not even from Tatooine. This one says Dantooine. I'm a little confused. I don't know which one to get.
Yeah, trust. From one friend to another, I can tell you're a sharp cat. You don't want that Dantooine stuff. It's gross. Trust me. Pure toilet water. No. This Tatooine stuff, that's all good. But I can tell you're a man of real class. You're a man of class, aren't you?
Yes.
I thought so. You see, I'm kind of perceptive like that. I can just spot like minds from a mile away. You see, this jar of stuff that I got here, this is the real stuff. Coruscant, baby. You know what I'm talking?
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Some of the finest chefs in the galaxy, working in the upper Coruscant districts, specifically engineered this to be some of the best tasting additive that you could ever possibly grace your tongue with. and I'm willing to part with it.
How much?
Tell you what, nice guy like you, I'm thinking, let's see, usually this runs for about 300, but I'm thinking for you, 200. Easy.
Give me a negotiation check against 2 difficulty. And don't forget your black die.
Right. Let's see. Negotiation 2 difficulty black die. Oh, wait, I need these. Sorry, I was checking my skills real quick. I knew I had one that let me remove black die from certain checks, but it doesn't apply in this case, so it doesn't matter.
What does it remove it from?
I have one that can remove a black die from all coercion and deception, and then I have one that can remove a black die from all charm and leadership checks.
I'd say this is pretty charmed as well. I would say you could remove the black die and use this as a charm check instead.
Okay. I mean, then I'm going to use kill with kindness and remove this black die.
Kill with sewer water, more or less.
That'll be later. Let's see if you can sell it. Oh, no. I mean, that sounds really tempting, and having some authentic Corsantes flavors would be amazing. 200 is too rich for my blood. I can't do 200 whatsoever.
Can't do 200. Okay. No, I understand.
But
How about... Huh?
He's about to say, but good luck with selling your spice here. But you were about to say.
Yeah, before you go, let's not get too hasty. We're both businessmen. We can negotiate. How about this? 250 or 200? I'm sorry, that's too steep. I understand that. I'd like to look him up and down real quick to see if he has any like personal effects on him, either like jewelry, trinkets, maybe like, I don't know, just something that's on his person that I could use to kind of help. Like I can lower the price and say, oh, it'll be this much credits, and oh, that ring on your finger, or that nice belt you're wearing, or something like that.
Give me a perception with 3. Only because it's so quick what you're trying to do.
Right, gotcha.
You get Bortuna a quarter, a cigarette and or a toothpick, and a fedora. He's like a loan shark.
He looks like a low level worker. He's got not overalls. It's not like industrial worker. He looks like an office worker almost, but he's got nothing of note that you can see that would say he's got something to trade that's worth, getting near the 200 range.
Okay. How about special offer for you only? 150. That's as low as I can go. It's gonna hurt, but I like you.
This time it'll be a negotiation versus 2. But
okay.
No black die. Actually, no. I will add a black die to this one, simply because.
Okay.
This is a hard sell at this point.
Yeah. I'm starting to strain. All right, here we go. Did you say 3 or 2? I'm sorry. 2. 2 difficulty. Okay.
You're still rolling against his stat, but we're adding a black because of the situation.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's a 2 success.
Yeah.
Or a success and advantage.
No, it's 2 success. It is definitely 2
Yes.
success. He's looking at you. I do need to do something special for the wife. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out his coin purse, basically. 150 credits. Here you go. Please.
Unfortunate doofus.
Hey, thank you very much. Here is your jar of special Coruscant sauce from yours truly. I hope you enjoy. Have a nice night with your wife, the whole kit and caboodle, and I'll see you around. Okay, bye. And then I just split.
What a nice salesman.
I can't wait for Bortuna, divorce lawyer.
Nah, dude, that guy's gonna die. Okay. Ain't no divorce gonna be involved. There's gonna be a funeral.
Oh no! I was just laughing the whole time he was trying to sell it.
You're now
Already
150 credits richer there, Bortuna. What are you doing, Arden? You've seen Blumbles and Chabba kind of slip away looking at things for weapons, and Bortuna kind of went towards the food market area. God knows what he's doing down that way.
I was just gonna buy some. Look around to see if I can find some like utility items, like a utility belt, some extra reloads, and maybe a few ration packs.
I'd say as long as you're not restricted or above a 5 rarity kind of a thing.
Yeah, they're all like the ration packs are 0. We'll see. The utility belt is also 0. It's quite common. The reloads are 1.
Believe it or not, I was gonna do
Am I
the
working?
same.
Oh, okay. I'm good.
No,
Sorry.
I was just seeing if there was anything else I wanted to.
as long as you've got the credits
Look
for
for.
it, you're more than welcome to buy such uninteresting things as you need.
And rarity of 5 and below, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Dang it! No lightsabers.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, you're not gonna find one here.
Like, how do you use Bacta? Just rub it on you like an ointment?
Bacta is used in a tank that you get submerged in. It gets kind of skunky, so you have to change out the fluid every once in a while.
You just rub it on like some salve.
No, you submerge yourself in it like a,
Like in Starship Troopers.
kind of, or in Empire Strikes Back, where Luke's in it. I was trying to think of something disturbing and disgusting, to equate it to, but I could not come up with a good analogy in time.
You gotta soak in it.
Didn't they put
Like a
Finn in,
cucumber.
like a weird Michelin Man back to suit?
No, he was in a big diaper though. Apparently, it's a bad idea to pee in the Bacta. Blumbles.
Yes.
If you would like to attempt to try and track down some information on a lightsaber, much less one that you're specifically looking for, I would say that you could attempt a knowledge underworld
Okay.
to attempt to see if any of the back channels might have heard anything, but you're definitely looking at a 4 difficulty. If you're looking for the thing you're specifically looking for, it'll be a 5.
Yeah. I'm actually not looking for the specific thing, the specific saber. He's just gonna like sniff around and say, "Hey, so you mean laser swords or something?" Wow. 1 success and like 3 threat.
So you got just these 6 dice.
Yes.
All right. Finding the proper shady-looking person, maybe not in an alleyway or something like that, but someone that gives off the right vibe of not wholly above the board. You ask just the right questions in right ways that he's like, I have heard that somebody has put one of those devices on the market. Obviously, it's not cheap. I mean, finding any of them is bad news. If one of the Imperials finds out you're anywhere near one of those things, you might just bring down a whole Star Destroyer on your head. Alright? But the point is, I have heard that someone is in the market looking to sell one.
Interesting. On this planet, or?
Yeah, on this planet. Now, what you want to do is you want to meet this guy at this bar and tell him that you're looking for the glow rod with the red attachment. Okay?
Okay.
He basically like hands you a flimsy, which is basically a piece of paper, and says, and you ain't heard none of this shit from me.
I heard what, friend?
Have a good day. Welcome to Manda.
Pay attention.
Oh, another. Let's go find us an astromech.
So Chaba was gonna buy a few things as well. Should I just take care of this? Like, say I took care of it while we were here, and just go ahead and thing.
As I stated, as long as it's not like a super high-end item, or something extremely rare or restricted, you should be able to find them easy enough that you just kind of let me know what you grabbed, kind of a thing. Shouldn't be that big of a problem.
Yeah. So we'll go look for an astromech now.
Preferably away from the market.
Yeah, somewhere where it's alone and all that jazz.
Well, this is a city. There's always people, kind of a thing. Traffic obviously depends on where, what time of day, etc. Kind of situation. But you guys each give me a perception check with the 2 difficulty.
Before we look, can I say we go back and get the hover dolly and then look?
You guys are just going to be walking around town with a hover dolly.
Yeah, that's not that uncommon.
Hey man, we're foremen trying to find the site.
Oh god.
Sometimes when you gotta buy things, you gotta buy a lot of things or really heavy things, and you need something to move it on.
That's true. I'm not arguing that. Bortuna and Arden.
Yes.
These two have wandered off. Whether you want to pay attention to that or not, that's entirely your call. But what are you two up to after your purchases and dealings?
Hey, where are you guys going?
What? Well,
Don't wait for me.
should we bring Bortuna with us?
Sorry, I had to run to get over here. Where are you guys going?
I think we should cut him out.
He could be useful though. He's a really good negotiator.
I'm just smiling, looking between them because I don't understand what's going on. Huh?
Fine.
Huh?
As long as it's not Arden. He'd want
Arden is the stick in the mud.
Yeah. I do. I like. What kind of ground are we talking about here? Is this like sand or dirt or?
No, this is city. This is either concrete or Durasteels.
Is there a drawing app on the data pad with a Gamorrean porn on it?
A drawing app?
like Microsoft Paint?
I'm pretty sure we've been through this. It's literally that's all that's on that. There's nothing.
It's a little hollow puck with one program on it, which is the Gamorrean porn.
Oh,
you are in the market, so you could, I don't know,
Find someone who wants
buy a data pad, or you could sell. That's not what I was referring to. I was gonna say you could just buy a data pad.
Well, you see, the thing is, I thought about selling the Gamorrean porn data pad, but nobody can fucking understand me.
I mean, a data pad is literally 75 credits. I'm pretty sure. What do you guys get?
It's a tablet.
But that's a lot of money.
I've only got 25 now.
Yeah, let's just go do it without provocation. We won't tell him what we're doing. We're just going to steal a robot. He'll be along for the ride.
Like we're not.
I just gesture over my shoulder to tell Bortuna to follow us.
Yeah, Houdini!
Houdini. You got that ion blaster, Blumbles?
He just adjusts his shoulder, and it's just on his shoulder.
All right.
I will say this is where I'm just kind of like, I'm just, too busy trying to look, just looking around. I'm engrossed in browsing that I just don't notice them going off.
The 3 ones who always get you in trouble.
Yeah.
At this point, you might as well just fucking tag them and leash them.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Arden.
It's like, let's see. I saw something about, what was it? Surveillance tagger? Ah, darn, it's restricted. And it's 175 credits. Dang. Oh, well. What would Arden do? Oh, what's Arden gonna do here? You know, where was another thing I was gonna do? Oh yeah, I have another thing I want to just purchase right fast. I think that wait, yeah, they're common. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Apparently, an astromech droid can cost over 8,000 credits.
Fat stacks.
That's brand new, fresh from the line.
Hey. Even if it's like half baked, it's still probably worth money in parts. More money than we have.
Yes, as long as you can get away with it. And we're gonna see how this works. I
Yeah!
want perception checks from the both of you. Bortuna, I want you to have your own perception check at 1 difficulty, please. You two, 2 difficulty.
Since we used to do this before, would we have any sort of like advantages to this?
Not right at the moment.
I just got 5 advantages and 2 fails.
Well, fuck.
Although I could use these advantages to give you a blue die. Yes.
Cypress.
Sure.
I got 2 fails and 4 advantage.
Mine canceled itself out.
Ah.
I'm flipping a light side point. We're getting into shenanigans today, damn it.
Flip the light side.
like
Oh yes, Qui-Gon
Just
is
not-
looking down.
Not the difficulty dice, just
Yeah,
your
I
dice.
one of my green, and I still. It's at least I have 2 advantages this time.
just. Oh, we're getting into our shenanigans today. We just
As you guys are
escaped at a
wandering the
blaster fire.
as you 3 are just wandering the streets, Bortuna pushing the hover dolly, not understanding why. Chabba is up on Blumbles' shoulders, and they're just kind of looking around, not blatantly, but kind of obviously, keeping an eye out for anything. And you guys are not seeing any droids whatsoever.
Damn it.
Bortuna, you're just confused. Like, hey, they brought me along for a change. What do I have this for? Who knows? Fuck it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we bring Bortuna along a lot.
That is
I'm
very
just
true.
glad to be included.
Hmm.
I love you guys.
Hey guys, where are we going? What are we doing?
Did I send you the list of the stuff that I've got, or that I bought, or does it matter?
You can send the list to me. I'll check it out as soon as I can. Like I said, as long as nothing is restricted or above the
Yep.
rarity available here, it shouldn't be a problem.
Hmm.
So I presume that Arden goes back to the ship, or are you going
Yeah,
to a bar?
after my shopping, I'm gonna go to the bar because I've spent all my money, just about it, today. So just gotta go back to the ship.
As you reach your ship, you're seeing the local maintenance crew removing the fuel lines from the ship. Apparently, they're done fueling up the Blue Kraken at this point. You head inside. Only anyone is sitting at the comm station up in the cockpit. How was your trip?
All right. I have no idea what happened to the other 3.
Well,
I turned my back for 1 minute, and they're
came-
just gone.
They came back. Chabba insulted you, saying that he doesn't want you along with their games, took the hover dolly, and wandered back into the city.
Why do I have this bad feeling?
I don't know. Have you met our other teammates?
What other ones?
Well, there is the Jawa, the Wookie, and the Twi'lek. And as soon as he returns, the human.
Yeah.
By the way, where is Roos?
He said he had some personal shopping to do. He kind of went his separate way after we reached the market.
That is common for him. I have not worked with him often, but he is reliable. He shall return,
Okay.
barring complications. You three, I would like another perception check. Bortuna,
boy.
are you trying to look for anything specifically at this point, or are you just kind of along for the ride?
I wouldn't have any clue what in the world we're looking for. I know that we're probably looking for something, but since I can't communicate with them, I don't really know what
2
for.
success.
So I'm just gonna look intently for something.
Give me a deception check.
Oh
Too
wow, you
difficult.
gotta try. Oh
Wait,
wow.
Me give a deception check?
Yeah, you need a deception check.
I need deception with a D. Okay.
Rocky did really good.
4 success. Or 2 success and a triumph with 2 threats.
Okay.
Oh no, darn it.
You're not selling the look very well. You are trying to look around like they're doing, but you still have a puzzled, confused, I'm not sure what I'm looking for look.
Typical.
Blumbles, how many did you get?
Just 2 success.
You got just 2 success? You do see that there is a couple of droids just kind of wandering around. Chabba, you had how many?
2 success, 1 triumph with 2 threat.
What would you like your triumph to do?
If I see a droid, I would like it to be going into a secluded area. If that's possible.
Give me a chance cube roll. Is red or blue good for you?
I'll say blue's good for me.
All right, give it a roll.
Ah,
The droid that's wandering into an alley is not an astromech droid at all. It's actually a labor droid, but it is going to a secluded place.
I point that out to Blumbles. Do we see any astromechs at all, though?
I would say no.
Just point that one out to Blumbles. We got a fresh one, Blumbles.
I guess as good as we're gonna get.
All right, let's get back up to our old ways.
Blumbles just looks around, makes sure no one's watching, and heads toward the alleyway with any gestures for Bortuna to follow.
I'm coming.
Give me a stealth check, Blumbles only, because you're the one that specifically said that action.
Oh boy. Difficulty?
Let's put it at a 2. Average.
Okay. I don't know why, but when you use that light side point, it just made me think of Qui-Gon. That's just like one advantage. But it just made me think of Qui-Gon looking down saying, "Oh yes, I want these people to succeed in the droid finding ways."
How many advantages did you have a minute ago?
He had none.
None? Okay.
Nope. But yeah, that's just a nope.
You're not being super stealthy. You think you are. you can take a blue die or do whatever you want with a single advantage kind of a thing.
Okay. I'll just keep that blue die for later.
Fortuna, you see Blumbles with Chabba on his shoulder, like skulking towards an alleyway, but it's obvious that he's a fucking Wookiee with a Jawa on his shoulder.
He's Skyrim sneaking.
What's he? Okay, I guess we're going this way.
Jabba just motions him to follow.
I'm coming.
Blumbles is actually gonna, as he's skulking, quote unquote, he's actually gonna reach the ion blaster to you.
Me?
Yes, to you.
Alright, well, what's this? Is this ranged heavy or light?
I'll hand you the card for the moment.
Ranged. Oh, ranged light. Okay. All right.
He figures you're the better shot.
As you approach the alleyway, you see this labor droid. He's not massive, but he's built to carry large loads. He's actually shifting crates in an alley. It looks like he's taking care of a delivery for one of the shops.
Oh, I feel bad. I don't want to hurt this little droid.
Little.
Well, droid.
He's not
Well,
as
let's take
big.
it.
He's not as big as Blumbles, but he's probably bigger than Arden / Bortuna.
before we act, I'll be right back.
Okay.
At the worst possible times.
Oh, yeah. I'm one of those weirdos who feels empathy for the droids.
But you guys stole droids. That's your background.
I know, I feel bad, but Blumbles doesn't. I'm staying in character.
Heard.
It's always good to put yourself in somebody else's shoes.
Mm-hmm. Even if their shoes are mechanical and they're hardwired to their feet.
Yeah.
You guys are freaking hilarious.
You're hilarious. Got him. Can't believe I sold a jar of trash fluid for 150 credits.
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
Or are you sorry that he sold it?
No, I'm not sorry. Oh,
did I-
never mind. I know what's going on.
Did I get that actually? I shouldn't apologize. I should be proud.
I'd be proud.
I'm pretty sure I gave him that trash fluid, didn't I?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Hello?
Hi.
No,
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear us okay?
hello?
Rocky.
I
I think he's having an
I don't
issue.
think he can. I don't think he can hear us.
think he's having issues.
I-
Worst time, no.
Can someone with a second monitor possibly send him a Discord message, let him know to pop the channel and come back in?
Am I good now?
I can hear
Hey.
you.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you currently.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're fine then. We're good.
All right. I don't know what happened there. I think it's just the internet provider being an asshole.
It happens. All right. Droid
Maybe.
loading.
Did it cut out again? Swear to God.
Nope.
Somebody say something.
Hello?
Droid.
Oh, no.
I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I have
We can
no
hear
idea.
you just
If
fine.
you can hear me, do something. Say something.
Ah.
No. Oh, so I guess you can hear me. All right, hang on.
See, I thought that was a good idea.
We can hear.
Arden.
Yes.
It's been a little while since you got back to the ship. You're basically just waiting at this point in time. Roos actually returns. Comes up the plank. Hey, Captain.
Hello.
What'd I miss?
I lost track of the other three. I don't know what happened to them.
Last I saw.
And
they were
I
in the
fear
market.
for the worst.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the last I saw too, but I fear for the worst. Those
do
three
we
always
need-
end up in getting trouble.
Do we need to prepare the ship for another quick getaway? I swear to God, you guys are burning a whole lot of freaking ports.
It's not my fault.
I love how they just
Not
know
my
what
fault.
Fucking wrongdoing.
I think he can hear us
It's
again.
mostly theirs.
I can hear you now. Yeah, my Discord apparently just had a stroke.
Oh,
Yeah. That happens from time to time. I just had to go get a couple supplies just to make sure in case we had any issues or problems. I did get these because it seems like you guys might need them. And he reaches into a satchel and pulls out a set of stim packs.
Yeah.
I got everybody, here. I got a total of 4 of them. And then I've got a couple more for my personal use just in case. So,
Oh, well, thank you.
well, after that Twi'lek gets shot in the shoulder, he doesn't take a hit well at all.
No.
I mean, literally, he fell to the ground and started bawling and crying, and I've been shot, I was trying to tell him to roll to the side, but he was ignoring me, so I had to shoot him with the stun setting.
It's fine. I don't blame you. I would have done the same thing.
I know, but I think he's got it out for me at this point.
Yeah. Probably does. It wouldn't surprise me.
So it wouldn't surprise you if I shot him again.
No, honestly.
I'll be
Sometimes he deserves it.
I'll be sure to use stun.
Yeah, please. We actually need him for some things. He's quite useful, even
Understood.
though we kind of took him against his will.
Oh,
before.
that's going to be a story for later. Oh,
It was a job. That's all I'm going to say.
last thing. He hands you a small vibro knife as well.
Oh.
You guys need more utility. Not only do you stab a motherfucker with this, but you can actually use it for other things. So
Yeah, I actually bought a couple things myself. I bought a utility belt and some extra reloads just in case. Some binders if need be. Mainly for Bortuna.
Oh.
You're not here.
This is just me reacting as an individual. As a human being.
I had to find the vibro knife.
What's wrong, Rocky?
Is it possible to buy a data pad that has like a universal translator built into it?
We already looked for one of those.
No. Oh yeah, that's right. I
Is
failed.
that a no?
Not right at the moment. You can't.
Fuck. All right. Well,
Oh,
never
cool.
mind. I'll take that back off of my personal gear.
Yeah, we specifically looked for that for Bortuna. So, was it Bortuna
Yeah.
or was it Arden? One of the two of you.
It was Bortuna.
Bortuna.
I didn't look for that. I wasn't looking for anything really in specific. I also bought us some ration packs, because I don't know if we actually have food. We've
This
just ate on diners.
this is your ship, so I'd hope you know if you had food or not. But
Well, I'm just making
We
sure.
got dumpsters.
Is there any reason to buy a liter of Bacta?
it is a trade commodity.
I've seen Bacta bandages in the medical kit. Could you like make something like that? Soak a bandage in Bacta and then rub
It's the
wrap it
same.
around?
It's the same idea. Yeah, you apply it and it Bacta gets into the wound and starts the healing process. Bacta is best used being submerged in it on the overall. Stim packs have a set of Bacta in it in order to progress and promote the healing as well.
Could you possibly reload stim packs if you bought a liter of Bacta and like refilled the stim packs, little stim pack things?
It's not just Bacta in the stim pack. In the book, it looks like a little gun with multiple cartridges.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that some models are like that. Some are like single shot, like EpiPens, etc. I'd say that for as the time being, I think most of the ones we've encountered right now have been the EpiPen style.
Yeah, that's what I've been assuming.
Okay.
It's been like a one-off. It's just been a one-off shot.
Speaking of, that's exactly what Roos handed you as well.
Oh, okay.
Some EpiPen style stim packs.
Oh yeah, I need to.
I'm going to hijack Rocky's area real quick.
I need to put
No, not both.
stem
I actually bought a stim pack as well.
Well, then,
stem pack.
there you go. All right, you
Roll
three.
goal.
Droid down the alley, moving crates.
Mhm.
Looks like he's managing delivery.
I'm gonna blast him.
Okay, I would say that you're at medium range. No, short range. It is short
Perfect.
range.
Contrary to popular belief, I'm actually better with ranged heavy. But not much will change, actually, given the roll is the same as my perception. Is the ion blaster loud? Carbine.
Good
Ion carbine loud.
question. I'd say it sounds kind of similar to the stun setting.
So like, pew, pew, pew.
Kind of.
Okay. Well, You know what murder hobos do? They murder and hobo, so might as fucking well.
Well, let's hope it's more murder than hobo.
3 success.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yay.
droid gets hit and
Oh, I see what's going on now.
Blumbles will immediately rush over and it'll try to load him onto the dolly, like beckoning Bortuna to follow.
I bought a restraining bolt while we
Nice.
were in the market.
I'm glad you thought about that.
I would have bought the data pad, but given aforementioned thing, I decided instead to buy that.
But yeah, Bortuna. Blumbles will go and drag the droid and set it up right on the dolly and take it from Bortuna, like scoot him out of the way and start pushing him. And he's actually going to stick to alleyways if he can for now.
I'm getting exact what we're looking for. So
Okay.
that's too small.
Is this droid sentient?
Most
Are all
droids
droids
are.
Okay.
We're pretty much kidnapping someone, yes, Rocky.
You said it was a labor droid, right?
Yes.
Were you talking in like the vein of like a PK droid, or were you thinking something that was like a bit on the taller side?
A bit on the taller side. That's exactly
That's
what
right.
I'm
You said
looking
it was
for.
as tall as me. Never mind. I apologize. Never mind. Sorry.
The problem
You
is
should've
finding
gone.
one of an. Well, the Gonk technically is a manual labor intensive type droid. It's just not what I was looking for. I was
I
thinking
know.
more like an ASP unit.
Yeah. Gong.
Can it be like this one that looks like a refrigerator? It has a refrigerator for a torso.
No.
Oh, come on.
No. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to put into, the game here, another item. Ah,
Oh,
It's a Cylon! Shoot it! Oh wait, we already did that. Oh god, it's big!
that's basically what you shot and have
Didn't
now loaded on the hover dolly.
Okay.
It is stunned, basically. It is not rendered unconscious, basically. So
It is rendered unconscious, or it is not rendered unconscious?
is.
Okay, good. Alright then, yeah. We're gonna make our way back to the ship as stealthily and discreetly, I guess as
yeah.
possible.
Blumbles is keeping to the alleyways on purpose.
I need stealth checks. No difficulties. I just need stealth checks at this point in time.
That's always intimidating.
1 success, 1 advantage.
One success, one advantage.
1 success, 3 advantage. 2 success, 3 advantage.
Okay. I have a set of physical dice. I don't need to roll on the table no more. You guys make your way. Where are you going? Because
Back to the ship.
back to the ship. You do occasionally come across somebody as you make your way through. They kind of look at you, look at the droid, look back to you.
What's up?
Wave.
Yeah, we just talk by them.
Mind your own business.
We act like we're supposed to be doing this.
Yeah. If only we had a hard hat for Blumbles.
No questions are raised, if that helps.
Yay!
But you are noticed.
Uh-oh.
Basically, the stealth check was failed. And kind of moment.
Oh,
Or failed but, excuse me. Because you guys generated more advantages than I generated threats.
okay.
So, you guys make it back to the ship. Haul it inside. As you guys get inside, the droid is starting to stir.
Shoot him again with the ion blaster.
And clank. Meanwhile,
Bonk.
the shot goes through the ship. And you guys hear, even from the other end, that sounded like an ion weapon. Who is shooting an ion weapon in here?
Don't worry about it.
I'm going to run and check what's going on.
You get to the cargo hold, and there's a Wookiee, a Jawa, and a Twi'lek, and an Aspet loader droid on a hover dolly.
What are you doing?
See, this is why.
Where did the droid come from?
This is why I didn't want him to come with us. It's right here. This is exactly why, because I knew he'd be like that.
Listen, we spent
There's
a little
trainer
bit
on
of
him.
money on a droid. That's all.
I look at Arden, and you can tell that I'm contemplating shooting him with the ion blaster.
All right,
I know it
hang on,
right there.
hang on. Bortuna, I want you to give me a deception check versus his
Vigilance?
Common sense.
ha. I want to say his vigilance might be it, but I'm
What
trying-
did?
It
It's
might be
one green
discipline.
and well, vigilance is 1 green, 1 yellow. Discipline is 2 green.
there's a specific one that is,
Oh yeah,
discipline.
discipline
Mm-hmm.
2 green.
Social skill interactions. The acting skill, coercion, deception, or leadership has the opposed skill of discipline. Charm is opposed by cool, and negotiation is either negotiation or cool. So yours
Okay.
is discipline. So what is your discipline score?
2 green.
So your difficulty is 2 difficulty, Bortuna. Sell that lie. Wait. Black die because he fucking knows you.
I mean, I did
Plausible
just hear
deniability. Remove
an
the black die
ion.
for all ranks of deception checks.
I did hear
Damn
an
it!
ion blaster shot.
He removed the deception black die.
John does have a point, though.
3 success.
And a threat.
Yep.
There's nothing to freak out about. We bought it, okay?
Okay.
It's a junker. It wasn't very much.
Then why is he holding an ion blaster then?
It's malfunctioning, okay? It's having a
Like,
little
shoot.
problem. That's why we got it so cheap.
Deception check.
He can't understand me.
No, but anyone is standing right behind him running translations.
That son of a bitch!
Oh.
Is it a 2 difficulty, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 difficulty.
Because of the discipline.
Okay, alright, yeah.
Okay, I believe them. It's like, okay. I'm sorry. It's like, okay, I'm sorry. I just know how you guys are. I mean, for all I know, you could have stole this droid, but, I believe that you actually bought it. I don't know how.
Could you please roll that check, the same one you just made, a second time?
Me?
Rocky? Yes.
Blumbles is keeping his mouth shut. He's just screwing on the restraining bolt.
1 success. That's it, actually. Success.
Even anyone's like, it sounds plausible.
Okay, well, I mean, what? Okay, malfunctioning droid. Okay, you got it for cheap. All right. I just heard the ion blaster shot, and then I see you pointing it at a droid on the hover dolly. All right, I'm sorry. Continue on.
Yes?
Oh yeah, I bought some extra rations for anyone who wants some. It just I only had enough to buy a few.
I appreciate the
Maybe
gesture.
I'm
I do not
granola.
eat.
My man!
Not you. Not you. I'm talking about the ones that can eat.
But as Blumbles is
Just to
screwing on the
restock
bolt,
our supply, which I think is low.
as he's screwing on the bolt, he just says, "Did anyone come with granola?"
I don't know.
They're no good without granola. He just keeps screwing on the bolt.
I mean, honestly, we might need to buy more, because, I mean, there's...
You have a
I mean, you're a
restraining bolt?
Wookiee.
Yes, Rocky actually bought one.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
bought one while we were in the market.
Gotcha.
The things I bought, by the way, are a utility belt, a backpack, and the restraining bolt. It leaves me with 44 credits.
Okay.
Oh, and a stim pack.
With just 25 credits.
Yeah, that leaves me.
I
with
sent you
44.
my list, so...
Yes. I did receive it. I just haven't had a solid chance to read through it. When the alert popped up, I saw a couple of the items. So.
You need a transfer
Blumbles.
title on my jar of foul fluid.
Yeah, you should wipe that off your inventory at this point.
Blumbles, we might ought to transport this guy into the mechanic bay. That way, whatever we need to do to it, I can do it in there.
Alright. I want to take off its legs so it doesn't try to get away even with that bolt on it.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll
if you
do
guys have applied the restraining bolt properly, that should not be a worry. Now the question becomes, who applied the bolt? Because last time I heard it was Blumbles.
Blumbles, yes.
Yeah.
I need a mechanics check from you, sir.
Oh boy.
Let's say
Zoinks.
2 difficulty.
That's 2.
Actually, no.
beat-
Let's make it 1. Just 1.
Okay.
Because it should be idiot proof to adhere this thing.
Oh, yeah.
That was close.
Yeah, it
Close.
was. Yeah, you got the. You got it attached. You got it secured, and it looks like it's going to function properly at this point. Anyone looks at you attaching the bolt and barbaric, and he leaves the cockpit.
Alright. So we can get a good price for this guy and hope no one comes looking for him.
Question is, should we sell them or should we use them? Should we take them apart? Theoretically, if we used him, we brought him over to our side some way. He could be quite useful. Outfit him with some weapons, use him for some heavy lifting. You think that thing could tear open one of these doors? Or a similar door?
Depending on his programming, he may not be too happy. If he's
Yeah,
a
well,
bad anyone, then he may not cooperate so easy.
I don't know. I mean, if he's sentient like most droids are supposed to be, I would say he'd probably be pretty happy, not like loading crates and shit anymore.
Maybe.
Making a difference in the world, you know what I'm saying?
This one, Blumbles, he'll actually pull out his tracker to try and see if the droid has any has like a little GPS thing on it, like let the owner know where it is.
It would be a perception check with 1 difficulty.
Okay.
Because remember, the device removes 2 levels of difficulty.
Indeed. 'Triumph' with a 3 advantage, 2 advantage, 1 success.
Okay, so it's a completely positive result.
Oh yeah.
You do indeed find a tracking fob on it, basically. It's not the greatest in the world. And with that Triumph, you actually find out that it's not working proper.
Okay.
That's good.
He's
All
gonna
right.
tear it off and give it to you, Chabba.
Thank you. Is there any way that I could wipe this and make it be useful for us in any way?
The tracking thing?
Yeah.
Computers check, hard, 3 difficulty.
And I think my computer's, I literally just upgraded it, is 2 yellow.
No.
1 fail, 1 threat.
Unfortunately, no. The device is more or less, hard locked. Once it's been set, it's unchangeable.
Useless. We should probably do something to get rid of this, by the way, Blumbles.
You mean this? He takes it and puts it on the ground and raises his foot.
No. No. We need to take it somewhere else and do that. That way, this isn't the last place that the droid was.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I want
Just
to
take
go
it
to the
somewhere.
bar anyway.
Alright. I may just stay here and keep working on this. Just get rid of that thing.
All right. He'll put it in his Wookiee pocket.
Oh, and if they have any high C at the bar, give me one. I'll pay you back.
Well, I've only got 25 credits. You may want to.
Yeah, I'll loan you some. How much do you think you need? 20?
Yeah, 20 to be safe.
Alright.
Let me change my credits. By the way, before Blumbles leaves, he'll actually look at Chabba and say, "How much you think we can get for a bad boy like this, like
Let
wholesale?"
me take a look at him. How much do I think it's worth, Cypress?
I don't think there's an appraise skill.
Do like a mechanics check to determine its condition and get a rough estimate that way.
I'm not even, like I said, I'm going to start reducing the amount of rolls that we actually need to do on things like that. It's unnecessary.
All right.
He's not in tip-top condition. He's not brand new. He's probably a few years old. But he's in solid working order. So, you might be able to get half of its original value without issue.
How much is that? Do I know?
That, I don't know.
Well, I mean, this is something we used to do, so theoretically, right?
Yes, but what I'm saying is, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. There's a little thing here on the web page of Wikipedia. Its original cost was about 1,000 credits. So, if you could get the proper sell on it, 500 credits.
We can get about 5 for it. Now, we do have a silver-tongued yellow serpent in our group,
That's true.
so we might be able to get more than that. And I'm sure that, we could cut Bortuna in on it. After all, he did help us.
All right. Think
I
I'll take him to the
suppose-
bar with me.
Alright. I don't know if he obviously can't understand us, so we'll let him in on the plan a little later. For now, I'm gonna get it fixed up, reprogrammed, and all that jazz. That is, if we don't want to keep it, for our own use.
I'd be good to give it a nice shine.
You need your ion carbine back? You want me to hang on to it?
Probably best you hang on to it.
Alright. You just kind of slide it into his backpack.
Now, I'm going to need you to start, paying attention to how much encumbrance you have.
Yep.
You should be getting pretty close.
3. Wait. 1. So I'm around 5 encumbrance. 3, 1. Oh, and the stim pack, which is 1 for some reason.
I don't know why on that one. I think a backpack helps reduce encumbrance by 1 or some shit like that. But you should be getting close to your limits.
Decreases it by 4, actually.
Wow.
Yeah. I am more than likely. What's the encumbrance limit again? I can't remember.
I'm looking.
What is it now?
Encumbrance. What's the formula?
5 plus your brawn.
Oh, so 7. Oh, that's actually perfect for me then.
The utility belt adds 1 encumbrance.
Can I get
The
a utility
backpack,
belt?
I don't know.
It 4 from encumbrance, I reckon.
Let me see if I have one.
Backpack. Ah, crap.
Ha! There's an actual Wookiee bandolier.
Yes, your encumbrance is increased by 4.
So with the utility belt and the backpack, I have a +5 to my encumbrance, which is already.
So you're at 12. Unless there's some special Jawa thing that doesn't.
It's a good thing he's carried around by Blumbles like 80% of the time.
Let's see.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I think it's 5 plus. I just looked at it. I think it's. I was literally just looking at it because I was going to ask Cypress what it was, but I found it
Here you
and
go.
then lost it.
Rocky.
Oh, sorry, I was googling encumbrance really quick. Thank you.
Characters have an encumbrance threshold of 5 plus their brawn rating, which limits how much they can carry under normal conditions and without penalty.
Yep.
So, I have 8. Wait.
It's just to make sure
No.
that you guys aren't walking armories, more or less.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually, was buying my stuff, and I was like, wait a minute. I haven't checked that in a while. So I, started, counting up mine. 2, 3, 5. Seven.
Oh, good. They do stack. Hot damn.
I am almost at my threshold. So, is there a thing
Rocky,
for that?
Yes.
would you like a bag to put your cards into?
Yes, I would. I would love that.
Let's see if I can find it.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're
The
not.
iron go down.
You don't suffer any penalties until you go
Okay.
over this limit.
Alright.
Okay. That is nice.
Pull
to
that
know.
blaster. I leave the carbine out. Should I put the backpack in the bag or just set the bag on top? I'll set the bag on top of the backpack.
That's probably a good idea. Anybody else want a bag for their cards?
I'm good.
Nah, I'm good. I actually don't have a lot.
I do too. Yeah, can I have a bag? Thank you.
You gotta hold it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bags are
Let's see where.
funky.
Okay. Should I put that in there? Put that in there.
There. Now it's got a little label saying Arden items, his has Chabba items, etc.
Okay.
The ship has been refueled. You guys have had a little bit of a shopping trip. You currently have the Asp droid, and Blumbles is heading to a bar for some downtime, apparently. Is anybody going with him?
He was actually going to ask if Arden or Bortuna wanted to tag along with anyone there, of course.
Me.
I tend to be slow, so I will stay with the ship.
Alright. Arden,
I can
Bortuna?
understand Wookiee.
Oh yeah. Maybe you better go.
Why do I see Bortuna with nothing but squinty, shady eyes this entire episode?
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I'll join him.
Alright.
Have fun, you two.
Blumbles, you have a couple of options for bars. You have, the Spaceport bar, which is really close by. Prices are a little inflated because people just getting off a transport tend to want something fresh and new, instead of rations or whatever the fuck they packed on ship. You have an option for, a local joint further in, or you have the name of that particular bar where you might be able to track down more information about that item you were looking for.
That's where he's going to go.
It's a little ways into the city. You ask for, directions basically a couple of times. Nobody really has a data pad to link up to the local systems. So
Yeah. And also, I got Arden here to translate for me.
true. So you two make it to this bar. I'm not going to pull out one of the maps. It's just not necessary. It's a fairly small hole in the wall. It's got maybe 5 tables and the bar itself. It doesn't look particularly dirty, but it's not the best condition.
It's a hive of scum and dust bunnies.
kind of. Table or bar?
How many people are in here, actually?
I'd say maybe 4 patrons, and then you got the bartender.
Okay,
I was thinking to myself. Don't look at me.
okay. Let's see. Did that guy mention a specific person I had
Yes.
to talk to for my
Yes.
item?
A specific name was mentioned. He did not give a description of the person with said name.
Okay, what was the name? I'll write it down in my notes.
You have to ask a fucking name.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just like I did not get this far to this point in my thinking process, so I apologize.
That's fine.
Come on, work with me here. I wish there was just a list.
What's the race?
We didn't have one yet.
Yeah, he just gave a name.
Could just go with a human.
They are
Yeah.
basically the most prevalent on this planet, so sure. Your contact name is supposed to be Seth.
Seth. Okay. So Blumbles will give a quick scan of the bar, make sure there are no imps around, the obvious ones anyway, and
Do.
he's gonna make his way to the bar.
Okay. You make your way up to the bar. Arden, are you following? Are you sitting at a table?
I guess I'll go up with them.
Okay. You guys make your way to the bar, and it's a Sabbat behind the bar.
You speak Wookie? First thing he says.
He replies with, "I don't speak it, but I do understand it."
Alright. He'll lean in. Say, I'm looking for a man named Seth.
Yes.
Seen him around?
There we go. Yeah. I don't know any particular guy's name, Seth. He puts a glass on the bar. He picks up another glass, starts wiping it. And the glass is like right in front of you.
Alright. I was wanting to know because he's got something I'm after. Sort of a fancy, they call them glow rods. Yeah, one of those.
Kind of looks
Got
at
some
you.
kind of
Kind of
red attachment on it.
Cocks his head to the side a little bit. Not sure why you need a glow rod. You can find plenty down in the market area. Don't know why.
No,
you need a
this one's
specific
special.
one. Aha.
This one's special.
Give me a.
Underworld?
Yeah, I'd say an underworld knowledge again. I mean, technically we might be able to use skullduggery as well, but I'm going to use the underworld knowledge.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
We're going to go with 2 for you specifically.
Okay. Even out. Oof. Not good. That's 1 fail, 1 threat.
Sorry, man. I don't know who you're looking for. I'm not even sure what he could be, what he looks like, nothing like that. The name doesn't ring a bell. I'm sorry, man. Goes back to cleaning the glass in his hand. He puts it down on a stack of cups behind the bar, reaches up, grabs the one that's in front of you, and puts it down below. Then he kind of turns and heads off to the side where someone is trying to get his attention.
Oh, alright then. He turned to Arden and say, you want to get a drink?
Huh? Yeah, sure.
I'd wait for the bartender to finish with the other patron, like wave him down.
It takes a couple minutes. He's serving him a quick drink. Then he comes back. What can I do for you?
Got any bottles of Rhodian ale?
Yeah, I think so. Turns around, looks at, ducks down, pulls a crate out from a storage unit. Ching, ching, ching. Yeah, I do. Puts the crate back into its storage slot. Puts out a glass. Do you correct him? Are you getting one cup, one glass or two?
He's gonna get two.
Okay.
One for him and Arden.
So he puts one glass on there, and then you kind of like tap the bar twice real quick in succession. Looks up, grabs the second glass, puts it down. Pours it up. You know what a lowball glass is?
Oh yeah.
Basically, it's a whiskey in a lowball.
Okay. He'll slide the glass over to Arden.
Oh, thank you.
20 credits.
Then he'll just drop that and 5 more. Like, he'll drop 25 basically. This is a tip in case you find out where my man is.
He takes the credits, slides it off, heads over to till, basically, puts it away. Comes back. Enjoy your Rhodian ale. Seth should probably stop by in another half hour. Walks off.
Alright. Thank you. Guess you're wondering why I'm looking for this guy, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
He'll lean in, like, close enough for the Wookiee breath to hit. I'm kind of looking for something special. I think they call it, some kind of fancy glow rod. I can't remember the name, but those, I think they were called, he leans in closer, Jedi used to use them.
A burr beam.
How familiar are you with the Jedi and what they did?
Don't know.
Lore.
I would say lore would probably be a good call. I mean,
Yeah, that qualifies as a lore.
let's say average difficulty. 2. Sorry.
Depends on if he was raised on a Palpatine planet. Like a Imperial
Exactly.
world.
That's why I'm putting it at an average difficulty.
Oof.
No.
The only things that you've heard was that they existed and then they died. You don't know what makes them special. It's just another group to you.
I thought, no, that's not a story the Jedi would teach you.
God damn it.
I was waiting for that. I was hoping you'd fail that.
Because they no longer exist. I don't.
No, well, see if you knew or not. I always wanted one of their little fancy sword things. Apparently
Well,
some
I
guy
mean,
next step has one.
how old are you, anyways? Wouldn't you even know? You would know more than me.
I'm around 80, but I didn't really pay attention too much. I was more into the smuggling game than anything else.
No,
Well,
Then why are you asking me if I know?
but you would have
You
been
would know.
alive at the point in time and reasonably understanding of the situations,
Oh yeah,
around the time that they had to purge. So
definitely. He's mostly playing it dumb.
understandable. The ale is a little rough, not terrible. It's not top grade. You're not even sure if it's proper Rhodian. It could just be a knockoff that looks similar. Not 100% sure. But about 40 minutes pass, and a human comes into the bar, goes down to the end, sits down, waves down the bartender who serves him. Bartender walks by and kind of taps on the counter in front of you before he heads down to the other end.
I think it's my man. He'll get off the counter and go over and take a seat next to this fellow.
Are you sitting on the counter this entire time?
No, his lady against it. Big old Wookie sitting on the counter.
Just like, hey, how you doing?
The human is there nursing basically a bottle of beer. He barely gives you a sideways glance and goes back to his bottle.
How about I buy you another drink?
He doesn't say anything.
He taps the counter, basically where you can see his hand.
He looks at you.
You understand me?
Sorry, buddy, I don't speak Wookiee.
He signals Arden to come over.
He looks at.
Okay. Yeah, what? What do you need?
Need you to run translation for me.
Is this why you asked me if I wanted to come?
Yeah, pretty much.
You didn't want it? Man.
He lets Arden take a seat next to him. And he'll say, so, can I buy you another drink?
He wants to know if he can buy you a drink.
I just got this one, just got here, but it depends on how this conversation goes. Takes
Alright.
a healthy swig.
Oh, I hear you're in the market for I think they call them some kind of fancy glow rod. Red attachment. Know what I'm talking about?
He said he's in the market for a glow rod with a red attachment.
He, you see the air bubble pop in the beer almost, you know? Parts from his lips, puts it on the counter. He's like, you don't seem like the typical buyer. But, no questions asked, 12,000 credits.
Oh, they were expensive, but damn. He looks to Arden. Says, what do you think?
That's a lot of credits. I don't have that. I don't know what you're looking at me for. This is your project, not mine. I don't even know why you would want one of these.
It's mostly status. You know, something the imps hate. Feel like I should have one. And he just looks back at the guy.
Who's
Well,
drinking the beer.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have that money on me right now, but... are you staying on this planet, or you go off-world soon?
I just repeat what he said.
I'm planning on leaving soon. Won't be long. But,
Alright.
if you want it, you gotta make it fast. I've got other people who are looking at this as well.
I see.
Goes back to drinking the bottle.
I'm actually gonna request, I suppose, a perception check. Mostly looking around his belt line, maybe seeing if he may have it on him if he's foolish enough to have it.
Give me the perception check with 3 difficulty.
Okay, evening out here.
And you will have to add a black die.
Okay. Give me that black die. Oh. Whoop. One advantage. Oh wait.
2 advantage.
I'm actually, 2 advantage. I'm actually gonna take a light side here and re-roll the green.
You re-roll all.
No. I'm sorry. We'll just re-roll the green because I know what happened.
No, you don't re-roll one die. You re-roll all of your die. The yellow and the green. This, however, was
a fail and a threat.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically
A fail on a threat,
it's
yeah.
basically these two. So you
Okay,
reroll
so
just those 3 dice.
yeah.
I would just roll the yellow. You already rolled the green.
Yeah. Actually, I rolled everything again.
Well, I mean, you know what the purple were, so I would just re-roll the yellow. You already rolled the green one, so.
Okay. Almost a triumph, but yeah.
Same thing
2
on all three.
success, 2 advantage.
It does not look like he's carrying a glow rod's type device on his belt. You do, however, see that he is packing heat. It looks like a for just the sake, because everybody knows what it looks like. Basically, it looks like Han Solo's,
Oh,
the
deal
heavy
for it.
blaster.
Nah. Alright. Sorry to bother you. I was just curious. And Blumbles will stand up and motion for Arden to follow him if he's finished his drink.
Well, I was just
He
going to say I finished the translation and then I just kind of leave.
Before you guys have finished leaving, the dude puts the beer on the bar quite heavily. You owed me a drink.
Yeah, he turns around like slowly.
Oh yeah.
And he just walks up toward him like slowly and says, I did, didn't I? And he just like stares down at him for a second, just puts 5 credits.
This guy has some balls.
He puts 5 credits on the counter.
To
Says,
say that to a Wookiee?
drink for my friend here.
The bartender comes over, looks at what he's drinking. Yes, takes the 5 creds off the bar, puts another bottle in front of Seth. Seth goes back to drinking, not even trying to make eye contact with you.
Blumbles leans down and growls at him. You have a good day now. Then he just goes.
Wookie breath.
I'm not even gonna bother translating.
I think it translates itself.
Yeah. A Wookiee growling at you translates very well.
Let the Blumbles just go step outside and lean against the wall, outside, like right beside the door. And if Arden comes out, he's gonna look at him. So, thinking of jumping the guy.
Please don't.
Involve me. I'm perfect for this.
I mean, it's not even just for that.
We don't need to cause trouble at every single port and planet we come to.
Trouble seems to follow us everywhere we go,
Because you and the Jawa make it.
Oh, let's life without a little fun,
I mean, true. I mean, yeah, if it seems like a reasonable thing, it's heavily in your favor, like a little pickpocket here and there, a little gambling, yeah, that's fine, but jumping a guy in the middle of, jumping the guy in a, outside the entrance of a bar is not the best idea. Especially when, we've seen the Imperials here. We know they're here. Why do you want to do that?
Actually, that's a good point. You know those glow rods, right? The one I was looking for?
Mm-hmm.
They're illegal. Highly.
But I just saw a bunch of them down at the shop. They're not illegal. Glow rods aren't illegal.
Blumbles just pinches the bridge of his nose. Alright, look. They're called lightsabers.
Okay.
They're like laser swords. Highly, highly illegal. And if the Imperials...
Okay, now I catch your drift.
Yeah.
Why do you want one?
Like I said, if the imps don't want you to have it, I kind of want it. And also,
why do you want to involve the imps now?
I was thinking maybe.
The baguettes.
Yes. Oh yeah, the baguettes. I forgot we had code words for them. I was thinking, if I had a good bargain. Well, actually, I'm surprised I didn't ask where I got the information from.
Does it matter?
I'd kind of like to give that guy a little, little taste of something after talking to me the way you did. But my dad always said revenge is for the weak-minded, so I guess we can go now.
He's a con man. They all do this.
Oh, I know. You just don't do it to a Shotapa.
I mean,
I mean,
yeah, I mean, that was a little, he really put his foot down towards a Wookiee. I mean, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, I know. Let's head back to ship now. We got a droid sell, I guess.
Wait, what? I thought you guys just bought that one.
Oh, we did. Gotta shiny it back up and sell it to someone else who's dumb enough to buy it,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you're doing. Ah, yeah, nice.
Jawa and Wookiee droid flippers.
It's like, I see. It's like, I see. The old con. I see. Alright, yeah, let's go back to the ship. Get a cut of that, right, too, because it's on my ship, right?
Yeah.
Bortuna and Chabba, what are you two doing?
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm waiting for the droid to regain consciousness and see how he feels about all this.
Well, you could always, repair him to heal his strain and bring him back online.
I have a question.
Sure.
Can this droid function without its head? Like, is its head the only sentient part that it can control? Without the head, can the body, not function?
Correct.
If I take the head off, will I effectively kill the droid permanently?
In a sense/way. I mean, the body won't function without the processing unit. The processing unit can't function without the body. Much like people. No brain, no heart, no work.
Put it back on.
You should be able to work. As long as you make the repair properly.
Alright, well, I'm just not going to take him apart. I'm just going to try to reset his, circuits and shit, bring him back online, but only barely enough to, talk. What would I need to do that?
You'd be bringing him online. You're setting it in, minimal run environment kind of a thing. The thing is, it's a simple droid, really. So his low-level stuff is basically all on. You could attempt to perform a memory wipe, which is a computer's check, and attempt to factory reset him, basically.
Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, yeah, might as well. What's the difficulty on that?
I would say, all things considered, and the fact that you don't have a droid shop in and of itself, I would call it a 3 difficulty.
3 difficulty. Let me see a thing. Okay.
What I miss?
How could you?
Because I can.
Alright, well, here we go. Okay, 2 success, 2 threat.
The droid has its memory wiped. You think.
Uh-oh.
Alright, well, I ain't taking that bolt off of him. I just want to see, I turn him on, see what he says. I'm gonna perform a few more repairs on him, I guess.
You do some basic repairs on him. Mechanics check if you're doing actual repairs. I would say 1 difficulty. Easy. He's not really damaged in any way, shape, or form.
2 success advantage. And I will take a blue die on
Your next check.
Actually, I think I can't do that on my own, so I'll give it to whoever makes a check next. Probably Bortuna.
Okay.
Yay!
The droid powers back online, and it's a simple droid. It's awaiting instructions.
Instructions will be given shortly. Please remain on standby mode.
Standby mode.
And I'm gonna like leave him like that until like Arden, Shorty, Sortatha, Arden and Sortatha return. I don't know his real name, but yeah, Blumbles. Somehow, I can never freaking remember, but at least I didn't call him Chabba this time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Bortuna.
Uh-huh.
You hear some, tickety tappity from the other area as Chabba's working on the droid. What are you doing?
Ruse, or whatever his name is on the ship, right?
Yes.
Did I get the name right?
Roos.
Roos. Scott's close. Ish, sort of. Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna-
you want to insult him, that's what you do. I mean,
Oh, yeah, his name is Ruse. That's right, yeah. Anyway, do I know where he's at on the ship, or am I going to have to scour?
no. He's here, basically chilling in the lounge area. He's not really wanting to just kind of lay in bed. He's, light reading almost.
I saunter into the room with a wide stride, chest puffed out. Fingertips twitch at my side next to my holdout blaster.
He looks up. Yes.
Sorry. This has been a long time coming. Mano y mano. You and me. Right here. Right now.
Are you sure?
Actually, give me 1 second. I rush to the cockpit. Anyone?
Yes. Bortuna.
Hi. Oh, okay. I have a question. It's kind of like a weird personal thing, and have you ever been nervous?
No, I'm a droid.
Okay, good. So when you have to like make a decision that you're just really not quite sure about, and you feel really nervous about, what would you do? Let's say someone had, I don't know, how would I? Let's say somebody shot you with an ion blaster and they knocked you on your back. How would you feel about that?
Unconscious.
How would you feel after you woke up?
Like someone shot me with an ion blaster.
I keep forgetting that we don't have. Okay, this is fine.
I do not particularly hold a grudge against people. I'm a droid, after all.
Chaba, get out of here.
Context is.
Oh, sorry, I grabbed the wrong
everything.
one.
Context.
Your situation is your situation.
You're right.
It was for your good that Roos stunned you.
Wait, how'd you know I was talking about that guy?
Because he's the only one that has shot you besides somebody that we left on another planet.
Well, I didn't say I was the one who was shot. I just, hypothetically speaking, I guess I just wanted to know your thoughts on the matter. That was all. Hypothetically.
I would not challenge him to a gunfight, no.
What kind of fight would you challenge him?
He turns back to the computer.
All right. Okay. Yes. Well, thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
I've got a new idea.
Just imagine Bortuna is making these noises.
Exactly. Me too. I was about to have Bruce comment on it, like, is that a traditional greeting on Ryloth?
It was a thing from when I was a kid. It doesn't matter. I challenge you to a thumb wrestling match. Best of 5. Right here, right now. Loser leaves the ship.
How are you going to get home?
Inconsequential.
I don't have to worry about that because I'm not gonna lose.
All right. Sit down.
I seat myself across from him. I'm calm, cool, and collected on the outside, but on the inside, I feel like I'm about to vomit. I've never actually thumb wrestled anybody before in my life.
He puts his arm and hand on the table. Come on.
Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy.
You just smack his
I
thumb
match
with a
his
ball peen
pose,
hammer.
and I interlock our fingers, preparing for engagement.
Give me an agility roll with 3 difficulty. And just for grins and giggles, upgrade one of them.
He's the champion of thumb wrestling.
No. All right.
Hey, on the bright side, you got a blue die.
Here we go. Come on.
Ah.
Ah,
That's not looking good.
hey, we got a light side though. You want to use it?
Yeah, let me use that.
You've
light side.
evened it out.
Still
Oh
alive.
yeah,
It's
that's
still
true.
a failure, but
Can I use the light side point?
That's your call.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's have
You only
Qui-Gon
reroll-
smile.
Reroll
The
the
green.
2 green and the blue.
Ah.
Oh,
You have lost thoroughly. He pins
At
your
least you didn't-
your thumb down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow, you got a killer grip. Okay. How about rematch?
Go ahead. Another red. I already flipped the dark side. And the blue
Okay.
is gone.
I thought it was best out of 5.
It was best out of 5. No, you're keeping what's there. It's normally
Oh.
3 purple.
Oh, okay. Man.
oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You could still win this. Best out of 5. Anyone's game. You gotta win 3.
You see, I look down at the table and I wipe the sweat from my leku. There's something you need to know about me. I'm not right-handed. I flip my left hand up onto the table.
black tie.
I couldn't help it. I needed to put the black die up there.
Oh.
So this is my roll?
Yes, that's
Okay.
your roll. He meets you with the left hand.
Hey!
Hey!
Actually win.
1 success, 2 threat.
All right.
Yep.
All right. You must be left-handed. Well, that's 1 to my 2.
I'm sweating profusely from like every pore. I'm heavily breathing.
And he can see that.
Yeah.
Another roll. Come on, Bortuna. You're getting there.
Just know that you can't lose this one.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Oh, that's no.
That is a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you want me to win 5, or do you want to just call it now?
It was best of 5, not first of 5.
Well, it's still 3 out of 5. So
Yeah, you win.
Oh, you guys are
You
holding
got me
hands.
this
Cool.
time, Ruse. You got me this time. All right. Well, you were a worthy opponent. I think.
he just
Yeah.
kind of sits there like, what?
I guess I should make my rounds, gather my things, say my goodbyes. I head to the cockpit. Anyone? Chabba?
Hey.
It's been nice knowing you. You probably won't be seeing me for a while.
What the hell are you talking about?
I just want you to know I had enough credits to buy that thing forever ago, and I just never did because I wanted to keep them all for myself. Okay, goodbye.
What are you talking about?
I have
exit the
no idea. You exit
Anyone.
the ship. Now what?
I don't know what to do.
You're just standing there beside the ramp.
So he just sits outside the ship.
Just look dejected and sad.
Yes, Chabba.
You think we should keep that heavy lifted droid for our own purposes, or should we sell it?
It depends on how many credits we need. Do we
Yeah, good
really
point.
need a heavy lifter? We have
Well-
Blumbles.
Yeah, but having 2 heavy lifters would be nice. Plus, we could outfit and make him some sort of combat droid.
He is not really designed for combat. If anything else, he would be a good shield.
Good idea. What's up with Bortuna, by the way?
He just lost some form of contest with Ruse.
Well, I would go console him, but ain't neither one of them understand what the hell I say, so I'll leave you to it.
Do you have a message for him?
Not really.
Ruse is just sitting there reading, seeing the Jawa walk up, just walking past the area. Just
I go
trundling
back.
down the hall.
Is Arden's door locked, by the way?
Hmm?
Is Arden's door locked?
I'm not sure.
Is your door locked, Arden?
Arden,
I'm not sure either.
roll the chance die.
Okay.
Is red or blue in your favor, Arden?
Red.
Roll it. Yeah, it's
Oh.
unlocked.
Oh.
So I just open the door and I look around. What's in here?
A bed, a chair, a table, and assless chaps. Oh, wait, no, those are the pants that he wore when he got shot.
Okay, so I'm gonna go outside. And I'm gonna go down to Bortuna. And do I know? Well, hang on. This all depends on if I do. I know Bortuna sold that dumpster juice.
I don't know. Did you mention it earlier? That you sold that dumpster juice?
I don't think he did.
I can't remember if they were in the vicinity or not when it happened. That never really got specified. It kind of got a little hand wavy.
I don't think you mentioned it. to
Yeah, I
anyone.
don't think
Yeah,
you
I don't think
directly
I-
mentioned it.
Well, I'll go outside and I look at Bortuna, and I'm like, "Oi, Gouda, my guy. Do you still have that jar of stuff I gave you?"
Oh,
I know he can't understand me, but you know, I
Hey,
like
buddy.
mimic.
Give me
Yeah.
a xenology.
oh, okay.
We'll do
Is
the
it-
language check.
Is it 3 difficulty?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Did I put points in that? No, my brain is small. Dang it. My brain is not small.
Wow, yeah.
One success.
You
One
understand
success.
him.
Hey, Chabba. No, I sold it for 150 credits. The sudden realization hits me that I understood what he said again.
You sold that crap for 150 credits?
I can't believe I understood you.
That's besides the point. Damn, we gotta keep you around. You ain't leaving.
Am I still able to commute with him like during
Yes,
this
yes.
interaction?
I'm not going to take away the translations.
Okay. What? 150 credits? I thought it was a pretty good deal.
It's a good deal. You ain't allowed to leave. You gotta stay now.
I need a vigilance check from both of you, please.
All right.
Well, I was getting nervous when random checks come out of nowhere.
Let's go. Let's go with 2 difficulty.
Oh,
I am not good at this. Yep, not good at this.
2 success, 2 threat.
1 advantage, 4 fails.
Oh no.
As you are conversing, Bortuna, you start hearing the sirens off in the distance. This sounds like an ambulance.
What the?
It
Huh.
is getting right around dinner time.
You hear that?
Yeah, what? Do I hear it now that you pointed it out?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't hear anything.
A medical vehicle. I can hear the sirens.
Huh.
And it's around dinner time. Getting kind of hungry.
Okay.
Do you still have that hot dog from the original planets?
I do not. I hate that.
Oh wait, I just made the connection with the ambulance. It took me a second. Figure this out. It took me a second. I was slow on the uptake. It all just suddenly clicked. It's like my face grows very solemn. A dark shade covers my eyes. I see.
Oh.
I could have got more credits off him, I think.
Oh. What do you mean?
Blumbles and Arden come walking back to the ship now.
Oh, look, our pals.
This is actually kind of important. Sorry to catch you up, Raggy, but this is kind of important. After Blumbles left the bar, he would have tossed that little tracker thingy just in a trash can.
Aw, you should have stuck it in that guy's pocket.
I thought about it, but I remember saying Cypress saying it was like barely working. So
Okay.
yeah, he tossed it.
No worries. Good call.
Okay.
Hey, did you get my high C?
Oh no, I forgot.
Ah.
Here,
Man.
he just handed him like the 20 credits. 20 credits back. Yeah, that's actually all he had left.
Alright. Well, now that everybody's here, I'm gonna ask. You guys want us to sell that droid? I got it back working. Memory wipe. It's no longer going berserk. Or do you want to keep it for our own use? Because, you know.
It'll be handy to have around if we got another speeder to steal. That's for sure.
Or anything else, for that matter.
Or anything else, yeah.
Or we could also outfit it as sort of like a walking shield. Maybe with a mounted machine weapon or something on it. That'd be pretty rad.
Let's cut one of those barrels in the cargo bay. Cut one of those in half, use it as a shield for him.
Yeah.
That'd be handy. He could basically just be walking cover for us, so that
Yeah.
would be handy.
Bortuna, are you still upset with the world?
I am. I'm just waiting to interject to break the news. All right, listen. Since we're all here, I've got something I've got to say. Arden, Blumbles, I can't be on the ship anymore.
Why not? He leans in. You don't smell that bad.
Ruse and I, we have irreconcilable differences of opinion on the universe, on the galaxy, and many things. And I don't like him. And, we just can't get along anymore. I challenged him to a duel, and I fought nobly. I thought of you, Blumbles, the whole time. I knew you'd want me to fight. And I fought.
And I could go shoot him for you.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, why didn't you just ask?
It's like an instant fucking change.
I'm gonna blow his freaking head off. Okay?
Let's
Yes.
not do that.
Oh,
What did he say?
We can talk details later.
alright.
Dude.
Anyway, I'm not allowed on the ship anymore because I lost my duel.
I got an idea.
Just
Okay.
get back on the ship.
I can't.
I got-
I lost the duel. I'm a man of honor.
Hey, Blumbles, can I borrow some of that? Can I borrow your vibro knife?
What for?
Just let me see it a second.
He just looks down at him and just gives him the knife.
I take the Wait a minute. Actually, do I have a pair of scissors on my utility belt?
No.
Okay, well, I just take the vibro knife and I get like a tuft of loose fur on Blumbles, and I just kind of cut a little bit of it. You know, like probably like a long section. And either you guys got any glow?
Oh, what are you saying?
He wants to know if you have any glue.
Wait a minute. Do I have
Quit
any glue?
making stuff up.
I look at my utility belt.
You've got glue. You've got glue. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Hey, Bortuna, kind of lean down here for a second.
Yeah, okay.
Squirt the glue on the hand. I just stick it on his. Yeah,
Oh.
they won't recognize you.
Is it on my head or is it like a mustache?
It's like a beard.
I can still smell his conditioner. All right.
Imagine the glue has like got really bad fumes too, so you know. Maybe feeling kind of good here in a minute.
I'm getting a little lightheaded.
All right, now let's get back on the ship. We got a vote to take up with this robot.
Everybody piles back in the ship, including our newly disguised Bortuna.
Core tuna.
This isn't Bortuna anymore. This is anchovy. Anchovy.
Anchovy? My name is Anchovy?
Banchovy.
Anchovy, okay.
Gouda Bon Jovi.
Yes.
Ruse is still sitting at the table. He's seeing everybody pile into the ship. Exactly. he sees Banchovy. His face doesn't move. He goes right back to what he's reading.
I lean over to Chabba.
I know, right?
You're a mad genius. Also, why are there two of you?
I don't know.
I'm getting a... I gotta go to the bathroom. Okay. Where's the bathroom at on the ship?
It's the
You should know you sleep in there.
That's very true.
Anyway, I don't think I got your name. He says to this fella.
You were here when I was talking to everybody else. It's Roos.
Actually, I was near the cockpit helping him find his little weapon or whatever. Anyway.
I didn't speak loud enough. I apologize.
Anyway. You ever heard of a fellow named Seth around here? Shady looking guy, blaster.
First time I've been to Manda, so no.
Oh, okay. Turns out he has a lead on a lightsaber. 12,000 credits.
That's pretty expensive for something that's highly illegal.
It is.
Don't go in the bathroom for a few minutes.
Well, let's hope the Imperials don't catch him with it, because that won't be a good day for him.
Let's hope
Catch him
not.
with what? What are we talking about?
No,
Don't
nothing.
worry about it.
Fancy glow rod.
I didn't think this guy understood us. I didn't think that Roos could understand any of us except for like Arden and Bortuna.
Anyone's here. Woo!
I was going to say that he's like Arden. He understands the Wookiee.
Oh, okay. Well, now that like 90% of us are here, you guys.
I am here. That is all.
Well, now that all of us are here, I was gonna ask: keep the robot, sell the robot. What are we doing? Not you, anyone.
If we're keeping it, we outfit it. If we sell it, we shine it up, give it a good polish, sell it for twice the price.
How much did you guys buy it for, anyways? Because, you know, you got to be sure that you make a profit off of it.
Well, like it was
Any
going
credits?
berserk. It was going berserk, and the guy actually sold it to us for 150.
Deception. Too difficult.
Uh-oh.
What's my deception again? Oh, hot damn! I have 3 actually. Woo! Not woo. Wait.
Right? No.
That's a fail.
Cancels out.
Fuck it.
Arden,
Arden
that
was
doesn't
not
sound right.
150 credits? For that?
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe it one bit.
He's misremembering. We actually got it for 200. Guy was a little
Deception
nervous.
check.
Guy was a little nervous about it, Decided to give it to us for cheap. And what's my deception? That's 2.
All the non-liars are trying to lie.
Oh, was this 2 or 3?
Nothing.
Wow, nothing.
Okay.
Actually,
no, that still doesn't sound right.
Qui-Gon is smiling on me. I'm gonna use the light side.
As
I'm gonna reroll.
you are aware, Arden, they did not actually do any of the
Hang on,
talking.
hang on.
Oh, dang it. Nothing.
You take a point of strain and you're starting to sweat, and it's a little noticeable on the Wookiee. Continue, Bortuna. Oh, excuse me, Banchovy.
Oh, right, I'm incognito. It's, as you will know, I'm not gonna be
What are you doing?
as you will know, they did not sell the droid or buy the droid. I buy the droid. I do the talking.
Okay.
It was the combination of the credits. 350.
Deception.
Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go.
Since I've been lied to, doesn't he have a...
Oh, no.
I was gonna say, shouldn't he have a black die since I've been lied to? Like, oh, well, never mind. It's deception. It would take it away.
Roll just the red one.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No.
Oh no.
No!
This is the first time this has happened.
He is... again, this is a failure because it's, a failure is attached to the despair, so it equals out the successes.
Yeah.
The
Fair.
advantage got tossed out by the threat. You only have the mechanical despair at this point.
Oh,
As
no.
you're trying to lie to your bestest pilot friend Arden, the beard sloughs off.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Banchovy, your beard, it fell off. Hang on, I'll get that for you.
Oh, the pain, the agony.
Trying to stick it back on his face.
Roos just looks up and goes right back to his data pad.
It's putting it on a little sideways.
Sorry.
I'm not sure why the facial accessory, but I do believe the term is the jig is up.
The jig for the beard or
Yeah.
the jig for the robot?
All of
So you guys did steal it.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And here you were making me feel guilty.
Oh, yeah.
Were
totally.
you caught?
No. Surprisingly.
Did
We are right
anyone
now.
see you?
Lots of people.
Anyone's right here. He didn't see us.
So what are we doing with the droid? I ain't giving it back. I ain't giving it back. We're keeping it. Or selling it one. Not
Well-
here, obviously.
You already stole it. So whatever we sell it for is profit.
I like the way this guy thinks.
So, and we're kind of hurting on credits, so I would say sell it. So that way we're not, maybe too involved with the stealing of it. Get it out of here before, the person who owned it
They're not gonna find it. The tracking chip was broken, and
Blumbles.
they actually took it and threw it away while you were at your bar. I also memory wiped the thing, so.
Okay. Well, I just want to be cautious. The last 2 ports we were at,
I get what you coming
kind of would
from.
like to come to a port where we could actually,
return.
refuel and return to.
The galaxy's big, Arden. The galaxy
Yes,
is
but
huge.
we're on the other side. But we're in one section of it. It takes fuel and credits to get anywhere.
All right, well that's one vote. What the rest of you say? Sell the thing, outfit the thing. I mean, for now though, we're gonna have to just have it on the ship anyway. So I'm just gonna activate it, take the bolt off, have it do menial tasks around, I guess.
Does this mean we can leave?
Yeah, we probably should have already left, actually.
Yeah.
Could we assimilate it and use the parts to, like, upgrade anyone?
I do not like this plan.
Well, I mean, theoretically, we could take anyone's head, put it on its body, and anyone would have like the strength of Blumbles. Yeah.
I'm good with the body I have. Thank you.
That's
I'm
not
being
how.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how it works, but
Yeah. Well, you trust me. I know what I'm talking about.
okay. But
Roll
may not
for
be-
bullshit.
I would also like. I prefer anyone over here the way he is. I don't want any other special modifications unless his employer wants them done.
I won't lie. I have to say, if we modify any robot, it should probably be the robot in there, who I say we either call Thug or Shield. Depends on if we outfit him for offense or defense. But we need to get our hands on a heavy blaster cannon if we're gonna call him Thug. Well, I mean, actually, either way, really.
We
If we
could
made
call him Don
Shield-
Bovi.
What? Donatello?
Bon Jovi.
Oh, Bon Jovi.
No, Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
Anchovy. I don't know.
I mean, that's besides the point anyway.
Let's just sell him.
Blumbles is just digging around in the food dispenser.
That's 2 for... You know what? I'm just gonna go turn him on. I don't fucking...
The food
Reprogram.
dispenser's getting a little light on supplies.
I go
Yeah.
over, I take the bolt off, I turn on the robot.
He just takes a seat and starts eating granola. Like a
Directive.
big old bowl.
Repeat that.
Directive.
Directive. Loading and unloading of cargo in the cargo bay on this vessel. Subdirective. Defense of said vessel from hostile invading forces.
Understood.
Jabba goes about his way.
Clomp, 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 clomp.
We can just tell it to do anything?
Yeah, it's a robot.
I
What
take
did you tell it
offense
to do?
that.
Yeah.
What did you tell it to do?
I told him to load and unload cargo in the cargo bay and defend the vessel from any hostile invading forces.
You know, couldn't you
Wouldn't
replace
we
one of
go
his
on?
arms with a carbine?
Yeah, that's what I'm going for, but everybody's like, oh, we should sell it.
Wait, you can put a gun on it?
Yeah.
What if we put the gun on it and then sold it?
Could I get perception checks from everybody at 2 difficulty?
That's
Oh
elite.
boy.
That's what I was scared of.
What are you scared of?
The DM.
I don't know. He just, like the ideas of, I don't know, a reprogrammed
Okay.
droid defending the ship from all hostile forces.
Everything cancels out but the triumph.
I was
One
gonna move the
success.
yellow die.
4 failures, 3 advantage.
1 success, 3 advantage. I'm going to take a blue die for my next check.
I've got 1 success and 1 threat.
Okay, Michael. You only
Yes?
had 1 failure. So your
Mhm.
success comes with, your triumph comes with a success.
Okay.
So.
So what's
Very
happening?
nice.
Is that robot gonna murder us?
No, the robot is loading and unloading the cargo bay. He's grabbing, one of the crates and activates the hatch and starts leaving the ship.
Oh!
Did we have crates in there?
Yes.
What were in the crates? Was that even
I-
our cargo?
Well, it's not our ship, so
I thought it was empty. I thought the cargo bay was empty this whole time.
nope.
There's been a couple of things in there. I mean, you had a mostly empty fuel crate. Remember that you dumped the body in on the last planet.
So is it mostly just garbage? I mean, I would assume we would have looked through it at this point.
Yeah, I mean, that's also where you found the paint for the ship. You know, there's been spare parts, things like that in there. Nothing huge, tradable commodity, nothing like that. It looked like when he stopped on Sircon, he was looking to pick up a cargo to move.
Okay.
He got more than he bargained for.
I move over. Droid. Switch to sub-directive. Primary directive is unnecessary at the moment.
He drops the crate and starts patrolling around the ship.
All life forms in the vessel are the crew. Don't harm the crew in any way.
Confirmed. And he's
Blumbles.
going around the ship. Not inside the ship, the outside, because you told him that directive outside.
Blumbles is gonna move the crate back inside.
Simpler
You might
robot.
want to get him in here.
Alright. Droid!
He stops.
Just come back inside and await further orders.
Turns. Comes
Don't.
back inside the ship. Awaiting orders.
You guys want me to tell him to do anything in particular?
Just tell him to go to sleep for now.
Activate standby.
Stand by. Kind of slouches his head a little.
Blumbles loads that crate back inside. What was even in this thing? He's gonna look inside.
Spare parts, spare pieces for the ship, basically.
Hmm.
It looks like a couple of them have already been swapped out. So, like, the dead part is in there.
Hmm. Oh, can't get no use out of this right now.
Well, let's probably should get this show on the road.
I will be in my room.
Dumb.
Actually, no, I will be on the turret, just in case. Top turret.
I'm
So
actually.
are we leaving?
Yep. Unless you guys had any more plans.
Okay.
I would have got that lightsaber, but too rich for my blood. And also, I kind of didn't want to kill the guy in broad daylight.
It's not stopped us before.
Roos just kind of looks up for half a second. Goes back to his pad.
Hey guys, where should I
Someone
tell the
say
robot? Sorry, what?
I said, someone say murder? That's what Rouge is thinking.
Guys, where should I tell the robot to stay, like its quarters? Should it be the cargo bay or should it be the mechanical bay?
I say cargo.
I was gonna say you can keep it in the cargo bay.
Be careful when you interact with him because I don't know if he'll follow orders from any of you guys or not. He's a blank slate at the moment, so I don't know. Don't say anything like. Just
Viva la Robolution.
yeah, like that. I would direct the robot to stand in one of the corners of the cargo bay, and yeah.
He does not respond.
I just let him stand there in the middle. I know he's in standby mode.
Roos looks up and goes, "If we could go to Rhodia now, that'd be wonderful."
Yeah, I'll go start preparing the ship.
We're off on the road to Rhodia.
On the road again. Yeah, Blumbles is in the top turret now. Now that the ship's starting up. I actually have 3 dice for gunnery now.
Nice. All right, Arden.
Yes.
I would need an astrogation check to plot the course. Are you going straight through, or are you following the hyperspace lines?
I feel safer following the hyperspace lines.
Okay. Give me a 2 difficulty check with your astrogation, please.
It's hip to be square.
Do 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 do.
Astragalus there, Arden.
Astragalus, Astragalus.
No. Oh.
Yeah, well, 2 threat. The one time I actually do bad on a...
You got light side, don't forget.
Yeah, why not? I'll use it.
I like to imagine Bortuna and Chabba are just messing with anyone.
Oh,
Hey,
come
look
on.
at that. It was worse.
Alrighty then.
1 fail, 1 threat. 2
No.
threat. No. Yep, 1 fail, 1 threat.
The ship takes your astrogation programming, and
I think
allows
it just
you to
needs
go.
it to take longer. I think it just needs it to take longer.
Yeah.
And or more fuel.
And there we will end tonight's session. I'll figure out exactly what your failure on the astrogation check means, and what that'll do for you.
Oh boy.
Well,
What an action-packed session.
sorry.
No, I mean literally, this was awesome. Like so much
Yeah,
happened.
you're right.
I wasn't being sarcastic. I was being serious.
It sounded sarcastic. I'm sorry.
It
tone of voice.
really did. It really did sound sarcastic.
I didn't mean
Why
to.
is there a line here?
Oh, that's me.
Oh.
I just like
Why
doing
is
that.
there a line?
Alright. I'm going to end our stream.
Goodbye, Twitch.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye,
Later,
people
dudes.
of the world.